James here. How's everybody doing? Welcome to today's stream. I hope everybody's doing good today. Let's see. Something's going on. Something's going on. James here. James is here, though. What's going on, Faustino? What's up, dude? Oh, my goodness. It is... it is so hot in our house right now. We have no AC. I mean, we have AC. It doesn't work. Doing good, Darren. Hot. I'm hot. I just have every fan ever going because our AC is out in our house. But other than that, it's going pretty good. Too hot to have no AC. Yeah, it's been rough. It's been rough. How are you guys doing today? I don't like the red behind me. Hold on. That is not the vibe. Got a vibe. Let's see. Someday. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. We finally cooled off torrential downpours yesterday. I appreciate that, John. Thank you. Oh, what are we looking at today? It looks like one of the first products that we're looking at is the Asus ROG Strix XG. I don't know. Who did a review of this monitor? I'm gonna look. This looks like it's gonna be an Iggy thing. Yeah, probably an Iggy thing. The blue will make it feel cooler. Yeah, that was the thought process, because like blue, water, ocean, cold. So you knew exactly like my train of thought and where I wanted to go with the blue. So I'm not in the US, haha. You literally use fan right now, but I'm not in the US, haha. Living in an Asian tropical country. Yeah. Yeah. I imagine if anything, just humid maybe where you're at. Caught a vibe. Yeah. Baby, when you going fast, you know, are you coming for the ride? Yeah, no. I hope everyone's having a good day. I'm gonna share some links. Share some links in chat on some giveaways. Hello, Alley Cat. How are you doing today? No gift cards today, my friends. No gift cards today. But tomorrow we do have some stuff. And I will let you guys sneak peek. I feel like I want to throw them. I feel like I want to throw them like dollar bills. John's hanging out in Fiji. Yeah, imagine being in Fiji right now. That'd be pretty incredible. That'd be pretty incredible, hanging out in Fiji. Anyways, yeah, so it looks like one of the first products we're looking at is an expensive monitor, which I don't think I've seen before. It's the Asus ROG 43-inch monitor. I don't feel like playing like this when I mean, you have to sit a relatively pretty far distance from a 43-inch monitor to be able to play normally. Some days. Got a vibe. All right, so we got one piece of Darth Vader's cape done from yesterday and today. Into this morning, literally 20 minutes ago, it finished. So we're getting closer on Darth Vader. We have like 3 pieces left. I'm slightly worried it's not going to be here, or it's not going to be done by tomorrow. Now, I don't know though. I don't know. Is that dust? Let me go ahead and just take that off. Sure is dust. Sure is dust. But anyways, hope you guys are having a good day. Good morning, Evans. We're going to be watching some videos today, and I have some on-hand products I'm going to be showcasing to you guys. I don't want to watch videos the whole time, and I know you guys don't either. So we're definitely just going to take a look at some on-hand products as much as possible. But for now, let's go ahead and start out, chat. Listen, I understand. Faustino, shh. God, you know what? I can't lie, chat. Okay, you know what? I can't lie. I'm uncomfortable. It's hot. It's hot. It doesn't feel right. It's not like too hot because it's not like super hot out yet, but it's just like 10 degrees hotter than I'm used to. So now I'm just like, ugh. Ow! I broke a rib. All right, you know what? I don't know why, but I blame Awesome Mom. Actually, you know what? No. I don't know why, but I blame Evans. I blame Evans. Evans, it's you. You broke my AC unit, didn't you? Because you're mad that you didn't win the gift card yesterday on our stream. Oh, wow. I can't believe you've done this. Anyways, like I said, the Asus ROG Strix XG438Q gaming monitor. I believe it's a 4K monitor. Now, I don't think I've seen... John, you knew what I was quoting? John, I can't believe you knew what I was quoting. I can't believe you've done this. So, chat, to give some context before we start in today's videos, there's two, it's an older video, it's like 10, 15 years old. There's two like teenagers, they're sitting and they're playing video games, and for no reason, like out of nowhere, like the one just punches the other one like right in the side of the head, like just punches him in the side of the head. And instead of like getting mad and saying like, what the hell, man, like why would you do that, he just says, oh, I can't believe you've done this. That's it. It's super out of context, but it's super funny, okay? I can't believe you've done this. Look it up. Evans, go look it up right now, or I'm going to be upset with you. I'm going to be upset. I won't actually be upset, but you should look it up. Just look up, I can't believe you've done this. I think you'll think it's pretty funny.
This is a big one. All right, let me bring you guys along the back. So this is the back of the monitor. Now, before we start just putting it together, let's explore the monitor. All right, so right over here, HDMI and another HDMI. There is also the Asus Aura Sync connection and the DC in connection, all right over here. Along the side here, then we have where you plug in the USB 3 cable here. Then you have two USB 3s right over here, so you can plug in different devices. Then you have the microphone and the headphone.
Oh my gosh, starting this video off, this monitor has more connections than my brain does. Like, what is happening?
Jack right there, and they tell you right over here exactly what everything is along there as well. You can see the monitor has a nightstand, though it doesn't look, no, there is no height adjustment, so that is a downfall, but it's a big monitor, so yeah, it is what it is. Since thankfully they have it labeled.
Evans, did you watch it? Yeah, see, it's just so random. Like, why did he punch him? And then his reaction, like, it wasn't to hit him back. It wasn't to, like, question him or do anything other than just say, I can't believe, like, who gets punched and says, I can't believe you've done this? Actually, don't tell me the explanation. I want it to live in my head the way it is now.
I don't really need to look under there. Okay, maybe I do. Easy enough. And then since I do review HDMI as well, I'm gonna go ahead and plug in HDMI. Now the Asus Aura Sync cable, which is a USB connection. And the DC in connection.
Look at this. Yeah, better don't know it to keep it funny. Yeah. I just want it to live in my head that maybe, I don't know. I don't know what I assume. All I know is that video is a very golden video and I want it to stay that way. And honestly, one of the funniest things about it obviously is his reaction. I can't believe you've done this. But just they were just, he had no idea it was coming. That's why it was so funny. He just gets punched in the side of the head like for no reason. Oh man, I can't believe you've done this. That's gonna be a new thing on this stream, I guarantee it. Oh no. And look at this monitor. This is a crazy monitor.
We'll connect the USB 3.0 connection.
What is this monitor? I saw Mr. Dragonlord in the chat earlier, or was I seeing things?
You're gonna notice there's a notch right over here. There's also a little tiny notch right over here. So we're gonna go ahead and screw this in with this lens facing down onto the table. So we're gonna go ahead and use the screw that we found, kind of free floating in the box.
Porphyrius, how are you doing today? So my wife told me that the HVAC guy, chat, I thought I was gonna have to leave, but the HVAC guy, he's just going to work on it. I don't need to, I put the dogs up so I don't have to go like open the door and talk to him and all that stuff. You have 5 here at the moment? Wow. That's a lot of kids.
Going to need a screwdriver and just slide it right into here. Okay, and then just screw it into right over here. And don't screw it in just tight yet. You want to make sure that the notches line up. Looks like they're lined up. Great. All right, so we're good to go there. Now we're gonna go ahead, bring the PC over, then we're gonna connect the power. A ton of features. It is of course 43 inch. It does 3840 by 2160, 120 hertz refresh rate with a 4 millisecond response time. Great to great. And as I already showed you, 3 HDMI 2.0s, 1 DisplayPort 1.4. It actually has 2 built-in 10-watt speakers. Now mind you, you're not going to want to use them to actually game and everything, although they might work okay. You know, you're going to want headphones or speakers, but this will get you by, at least if anything, while you're installing, so you can hear some initial sound.
Good morning, Maxine Z. We are looking at this $1,000 gaming monitor right now, and I hope you're having a great day. He said something about like this monitor will get you by. What? Oh no, the speakers will get you by. So yeah.
Flicker-free technology, FreeSync 2 HDR technology with a 16:9 aspect ratio, 1.7 billion color support, a 4000:1 contrast ratio with low blue light, picture-in-picture, picture-by-picture mode, adaptive sync technology support. As you saw, it does.
Did you guys hear that? 1 billion potential colors. That's at least 7 different colors. That's at least 7.
Panel, and will consume up to, doesn't mean it will always, but will consume up to 48 watts.
All right, let me hold on. I don't know what that sound was that I just made. Hold on. I don't know. Monitor. The Asus, I don't know what's going on this morning. The Asus ROG Strix. So it's a 43-inch monitor. So let me see. So whenever they say monitors, right? Whenever they give a measurement of a TV or a monitor, they mean from, like, say the bottom left corner to the top right corner, correct? That's how they measure. diagonal corners. That's it. That's it. Sheila B with the follow. Would I unfollow you or something? Let me see. 27 inches. This better be 27 inches. That's roughly 27 and a half. All right, so my monitor's 27 inches. So if I go 43 in, oh my goodness. I mean, I know it's going to be like, wow, that's that, chat. Just to give you guys a little bit of a understanding, this is 43 inches. I got to scoot back still. Hold on. So that monitor is about like this. So it's definitely a huge monitor. So if you guys do end up, taking interest in it, you're just going to want to make sure that you set it up in a way, if it's going to be at a desk. If it's going to be at a desk, you're going to want to have a desk that has quite a bit of depth. So for me, if I were to put that monitor the way I have my 27 inch in front of me right now, I would need it to go back. Otherwise, I would just be like this. I mean, legitimately, I'd be having to like turn my neck. So you're going to want a desk where you can sit a relatively decent amount of distance away from the monitor. But it is 4K. It's got FreeSync. I imagine at $1,000 it has G-Sync compatibility. If it doesn't, then I'm just super, super surprised. I imagine it's compatible with G-Sync. 16:9 picture by picture, which I don't know what picture by picture means. Yeah, it's just a top of the line monitor. The Asus ROG Strix is kind of like the end all be all of gaming monitors. They kind of have been for a while too. But we're going to continue on, and we're going to take a look at the Razer Raptor 27-inch gaming monitor. So this is a WQHD, so I think that's going to be a 1440p monitor. It's NVIDIA G-Sync compatible. Razer Chroma RGB. This looks like a really nice monitor. Just very premium. And Razer's always been premium, though. You can ask Justin. I think he had I think that's kind of how he gamed for the longest time, was he had a Razer monitor or a Razer laptop. And Razer is just a very premium gaming brand. But G-Sync is important. Having G-Sync in a monitor. Yeah, but the thing about FreeSync monitors is, yes, FreeSync, while yes, FreeSync is cheaper, at the same time, not the majority of people have NVIDIA graphics cards. I don't know. Let's go ahead and watch this video. So far, I already love whatever's going on here. I love the colors. But that isn't true anymore. Even if the said monitor doesn't say G-Sync compatible. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know that. That's amazing then. Great. That's so good to know, because I've always been like, why do I have to spend so much more? All of the 3000 series NVIDIA are FreeSync capable. Really? So Justin, what you and Porphyrius are telling me right now is, anytime I've saw a great deal on a monitor, but it only said FreeSync, but it was a great deal, like say it was like a 1440p monitor, and I saw it and I was like, yeah, but it's only FreeSync, I could have gotten it and it would have worked with my 3070. What? What the heck?
This is the Razer Raptor 27-inch Ultimate Esports Gaming Monitor. So I've gone ahead and leaned it back, that way we can look at the underside first. So this monitor does lean back a full 90 degrees, that way you can access your cabling underneath.
And that's what I was talking about whenever it comes to Razer, just premium. That's cool, I like that.
All of these green cables here are supplied by Razer, so you do not have to worry about supplying any of your own. The base of this monitor is really nice because it is Synapse capable, so you can program it to be whatever color you would like. It also has a nice black matte finish, and it's very sturdy while looking very sleek. So if you have kitty cats that like to crawl behind your monitor like mine do, you don't have to worry about your monitor tilting or leaning forward or anything when they're brushing up behind it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys that it forward. It also moves up and down very easily, so you can kind of adjust it to your seating position and how low or high you need your monitor to be. Now Razer's really set us up for success in the back here with the cables. If you're someone like me and you love good clean cabling, the Razer Raptor is really great for that, because look at how pristine that looks. And Razer actually gave us these nice panels that pop in and out. They lock into place really well, and then they clip back in super easy, so that you do not have to worry about your monitor slipping or getting knotted or anything like that. So I've gone ahead and pulled up the same image on both of my monitors here. So the monitor over here on the right is going to be a standard LED monitor, and then this is my Razer Raptor over here on the left. As you can see, the colors on the Raptor are a lot more crisp, the lines are more defined, and there's a lot more contrast. The actual image itself feels a lot deeper and a lot more lively. Now, some of the specs on the Razer Raptor, it does have an IPS display. It supports HDR400, has a factory calibrated DCI P3 color gamut, as well as WQ HD resolution.
You know it's so funny. Even though I understand all of the mumbo jumbo numbers that she just said, I imagine there's some of you in chat that just heard that little string of specs she said, all those numbers, and you guys have zero idea what that means. Because if I could detach myself from the knowledge I have on what she said, it does sound like mumbo jumbo. Let me go back and I'll tell you. Just listen.
LED monitor, and then this is my Razer Raptor over here on the left. As you can see, the colors on the Raptor are a lot more crisp, the lines are more defined, and there's a lot more contrast. The actual image itself feels a lot deeper and a lot more lively. Now
So right here, chat.
It does have an IPS display. It supports HDR400, has a factory calibrated DCI P3 color gamut, as well as WQ HD resolution, and a 144 hertz refresh rate, which is actually more than 2 times the industry standard. It also has the ultra low motion blur, which gives you a nice level of sharpness, as well as the edge-to-edge screen and non-glare screen, which if you're someone like me and you wear glasses commonly while you work, this is a really good
non-Blair Witch Project. Non-glare. No, that is a very, very, very premium monitor for sure. Razer just, I don't know. For me, I used to think that Razer was more of a, you're paying only for the name. You're paying only for the name. It's not. Razer just makes like premium products. They really do. So first of all, I have their gaming chair. I have their headset. I have other things and I can't even think of them at the time, but I gotta sneeze. We're good. We're good. That is okay. If I was in the market for the monitor, I would do research and would know what she was talking about. Yeah. Just it's a very good monitor. So it's $619.95. Now, full disclosure, you definitely can find a monitor that's a 27-inch monitor with all the same specs, probably for cheaper. It is a more premium monitor, so it's more than likely it'll probably have a better warranty. It will hold up well over time, and it's just premium. It's almost like Apple in a way. Like, yes, there are better specs out there for a lower price, but it's a premium brand as well. So support's going to be better. It's just a premium monitor. But the next product we're going to look at today is going to be the HyperX Alloy Elite 2. So let's see. So it's actually in the carousel today. I don't know whose video this was going to be. I don't know whose video it was supposed to be. Let me just go ahead and look real quick, because I didn't do a review of this keyboard. Hold on, chat. I'm just gonna.
All right.
Who did do a review of this? I'm not sure who did the review, but funny enough, I have the same exact monitor. I mean, I have the same exact keyboard. So this is the excuse me, chat. This is the HyperX Alloy Elite 2 mechanical keyboard. So you guys can see right here, it's a very, very clean keyboard. So this is a full-size keyboard, which means you're going to have your numeric your numeric keys over here, or your 10 keys is what they kind of call it. So the cool thing about the HyperX Alloy Elite 2 is that you guys can see that this is black, like the background. This is all metal, and that's kind of what they say whenever they mean Alloy Elite 2, is that this entire body, so all of this is all metal, or it's an all alloy aluminum, or aluminum alloy. So it's a very premium keyboard. Now, you guys might notice that the product in the carousel, the keys on the keyboard are black. The cool thing you can do with with this Alloy Elite 2 is you can actually replace the keys with HyperX white keys. So that's what I did. So these are called pudding keycaps. And what pudding keycaps are is, if you guys are able to tell that right there, I'll grab one of the keys and I'll show you, because these are actually able to just kind of pop off. So if I pull up one of the keys, you guys can see that you have two tones of white right there. So this is a solid white where light doesn't pass through except for the little cutout on the number. And then around the outside, it's just kind of almost like a frosted glass in a way. It's not glass though. So I don't remember exactly what the switches are on this. I want to say they're Cherry MX switches. Let me check real quick. They're HyperX red switches. So they do have a little bit they do have a little bit of a clicky sound. It's not a heavy as much as a blue switch. It doesn't sound like a typewriter. So what I'll do is I'm going to show you guys some of the lighting on this. But anyways, like I said, whenever you buy the one that is in the carousel, now it's going to come with black keys. These pudding keycaps are able to be changed to white keycaps. And you guys can see right here, I almost always have the lights off, just because I think this looks like a very simple design. I think it looks a lot more clean than having the lights on. But if you do want lights on, if you guys look right up here, you do have some switches, or you do have some buttons right up here at the top. So I'm going to go ahead and turn up the brightness. So one of the very first modes that you're going to get is just this very basic rainbow effect right here, which, even though I'm not a big fan of rainbow effects anymore, I think the way that this one just kind of fades from left to right, or kind of does that color gradient from left to right, I think it's very clean. But also on top, what you're able to do is switch between, you're able to switch modes on the you're basically able to switch the color mode without any software by just clicking this button. So now what it's doing is just kind of fading in and out between all the different colors, solid throughout the keyboard. And now this is one of my favorite effects. So whenever you guys press a key, you guys will notice what will happen. Watch this. So you guys can see, and then the more you type,
the cooler it looks. And I think that is honestly that's one of my favorite effects I've ever seen in a keyboard ever. The fact that you're just able to simply boom, 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 boom. And so now what I want to do is I will go ahead and I am going to put my I'm going to put my microphone down a little bit so you guys might be able to hear this. So there is a software you can download that's going to give you more options. I'm going to turn up my gain just so you guys can hear this. And then give me 1 second. One second, chat. All right, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and just do a typing test just so you guys can hear how this sounds. I'm not the best at typing. I think Justin, if Justin's still in chat, I believe he types at 120 words a minute. I'm a solid like 65 words per minute, so he types twice as fast. But you guys let me know if you guys can hear the keys whenever I'm typing. I am turning my gain up pretty loud, so you guys should be able to hear it. So here we go. Can you guys hear that? Is it annoying? Can you guys hear how clicky it is? It is a little bit loud, but it is not as typewriter-ish. Together down his river, they just turn. Such story. It's old, small, was light, wood, word, animal. Okay, so that was rough. I don't know what I just tried. "58 words per minute." So I didn't do that good. Now I did have the gain up very loud. I mean, I turned my microphone volume up super, super loud, so it's definitely going to sound louder. It probably sounded maybe a little aggressive to you guys. It doesn't sound in person. It's kind of it's kind of hard to explain. But yeah, no, overall, this keyboard is a very premium keyboard. 1 second, my keyboard went off. Overall, it is a very premium keyboard. It does have a ton of lighting effects built in. Now, if I go ahead and look up this HyperX Ingenuity, if I go to LightSync, there are some other options that you're going to have inside of LightSync, which I'll show you guys right now. So right now, this is so this mode is going to be called all right, so this is the rainbow mode, as you guys can see right here. Let's go ahead and switch modes. So there's breathing, which you guys have already seen that one. There's confetti, which kind of just does like this. I mean, it kind of just looks like confetti in a way. Swipe. So swipe is just that right there. Solid. Now you're able to go in and choose individual keys. Twilight. And what Twilight does is it just kind of highlights. Let me turn this off. So you guys can see right now what it's doing is it's just kind of highlighting all the keys, you know, randomly. Wave, you guys have already seen Wave, and then you have Sun as well, which kind of looks like fire in a way. I guess they're trying to fire sun-ish stuff. It is a very solid keyboard. I think it's going to hold up very well over time. I mean, I've already had this keyboard for a year. I've had zero issues with it. Cleaning this is very simple too, which admittedly, I don't do as good of a job cleaning it as I probably should. But cleaning it is very simple. And the reason I say that is because all of these keys, they just pop off like this. So you can come in here, pop off the keys, and now you can get underneath all the keys and clean it. If you guys ever want to change the keycaps, they're pretty universal keys, so that's all you have to do is just pop the keys off, and then once you're ready to continue on, all you have to do, as you guys see right here, is simply just, oh, maybe I'm doing it upside down now. This is probably the down arrow. Yeah, there we go. All you have to do is just pop them back on like this. And you're good to go. So anyways, that was just my that was just a little quick test of the HyperX Alloy Elite 2 mechanical gaming keyboard. It's a very premium keyboard, and I think you guys would like it. I really do. If you guys aren't a fan of the clicky clacky sound, then you might not like it. But this one for me isn't too bad. Well, Blake, I hope things get better for you. Mechanical keyboard too noisy. Yeah. There's a keyboard that Logitech makes that I really want. It is a mechanical, or it's a gaming keyboard, but it's very quiet. And like the keys are almost flat with the entire unit. Oh yeah, one thing I didn't really showcase to you is well, there's one that's like super there's one that is super by them, where the keys are almost flat with the base of the keyboard. Like they're flat, and it's just I've seen it in other stores before, and it was just so nice. One thing I didn't point out on this keyboard is right up here, you're able to control the volume on your computer just by scrolling. And then if you're playing music through Spotify or iTunes or Amazon Music, whatever it is, you can just simply select, like, go to the next song, play, pause the song, just right up here. So there's a lot of G815 linear, flat, silent. Okay, so then that's the one I need to look at. There's a lot of different. Some people, what they'll do, chat, is they'll buy keyboards. Now you can't do it with these, but they'll individually install their own switches, and your switch is what is going to make it either clicky or not. So there's a type of switch called Aqua King, and I think it is just absolutely, it's an incredible sound for a keyboard. Now I know it sounds weird because you guys were like, "What? Like Aqua King? Like what?" I mean, an incredible sound for a keyboard. What does that mean, Nate? I'll show you. Let me show you real quick, and then we'll continue on and take a look at the next product. So 1 second. So this is Aqua King, chat. Listen to that. Oh, that is so satisfying. But anyways, that is the HyperX Alloy Elite 2. I didn't even realize that I guess I didn't process that that's the keyboard that I have, and it was in today's stream. So somebody's video did an unboxing, but we're not going to watch that. We're going to go ahead and continue on in today's stream. And the next product that we're going to look at is going to be the Western Digital Black SN750. So this is going to be an install video on that. We're kind of like gaming computer stuff today right now.
I'm going to show you in this video how to install the WD Black SN750 drive. into an M.2 port. Now, just make sure that it is a key M port, as you can see here on the motherboard. Key M and not a key E. Key E is meant more for Wi-Fi adapters and such. So now what you need to do is first you're going to need to remove this little screw. So you need to have a very fine tip screwdriver with a very fine tip head, sorry. Just unscrew that. It is a magnetic tip, and I'll put a link in the description below where you can pick one up. Okay, so now we grab the drive, and you're going to notice on the drive there is a little indentation right here. It's going to be the same indentation you see right here on the motherboard. Right there. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to slide this guy right in there. Just push it a little tiny bit, and then we push it down. Okay, so once the drive's in, all we're going to do is grab that screwdriver again. We're going to push down, and then you see that little plate, that place where we unscrewed that screw from, the end of the drive is going to fall in line with that. And then we just drop that little screw in and just...
So this is kind of Iggy's thing now, is all this is Iggy Porphyrius. This is Iggy's thing. So he has his own channel now, This Bytes for You, and this is all he does is computer stuff, computer gaming, peripherals, monitors, graphics cards, processors. This is what he does now, is this stuff. So, the SN750 is a very good SSD. I believe no, I don't have one. I installed one in my my gaming laptop that I used to have, but it's a very good SSD. So if you guys been looking for a new way to just add storage, speed up your computer, granted, you will need to make sure that your motherboard has an M.2 slot or M.2 connector on it in order to be able to use this one. If you guys, like I said, need a new way to add storage to your computer or just speed it up, the SN750 is definitely a great option for you. I don't know who all was here whenever I showed you guys how to install an M.2 on a motherboard with that crucial M.2, but if you guys do end up getting this and you guys want to make sure you have the capability of installing it, just reach out to someone on Discord, on our Dragon Blogger Discord, because we'll definitely be able to help you with that. But we're going to go ahead and continue on, moving a little bit away from the whole gaming computer stuff. We're going to look at this Hohem gimbal for smartphones. I haven't reviewed a gimbal in a long time. I believe the last one I did was, and if Justin remembers, Snoppa. The SNOPPA, which I think they're here on Amazon as well. Hard shell. Thick. THICC. THICC in chat. Oh, sorry, chat. I just realized that
We
there's
have
no
some
sound.
screws.
I have
These
to.
screws you will
From now on, I think just going on. I think just going. I'm getting thick in chat now. I think going forward, I'm just gonna pause whenever I talk because instead of turning it down, because I forget to turn it up because I can always hear it even if you guys can't. So I'll just hit the pause.
we'll show you what those screws are for. So this kit was not fully set proper. Here is your charging cord or connecting. This is your connecting cord. So this will connect your product to the gimbal. It is short. There's a reason for that. We'll get into that. Second, it comes with a tripod. Yes,
Nice.
you heard that right. This comes with a tripod. So if you
I promise I will remember to turn this back up. So I remember the very first time I got a gimbal for my phone. It was by Snappa, like I was talking about before. I thought it was so fancy and so cool the way it works that no matter how I moved it, the phone stayed in the same spot. And then I saw that people have rigs for video cameras that like strap over their entire body, like their whole torso, and they can like jump up and down and move left and right in the camera. Like their whole huge camera stays in the same exact spot. These gimbals are amazing the way they work. And I've always had the idea, like, why not just make a like, if you guys have ever been driving down the road and you hit a bump and it's like super uncomfortable in your car, why not make seats that are on gimbals? Does that not make sense, right? So you never move.
hold a phone, but it's not going to hold a big phone. Pull the gimbal out itself. If you guys know what a gimbal is, it's pretty much stabilizing, you know, tilts, pans, you know, pretty much how are we going to work? Just like that, you see? On the front or on the back is your tilting. On the front is your power button. Let's see, let's power this up.
Nice.
You guys see it spinning?
Oh, chat, it is starting to get hot.
You know, it just stabilizes the camera. We'll have to connect it to a phone to really, you know, show you guys how it works. On the side, we're going to show you this. This is DC out. This is the DC in. Banging at the door, had to cut that out. So anyways, this has a power bank. You can charge your camera while running this. So it does have a power bank in it. So that is what those cords are for. One to charge this, one to charge your camera. As you guys can see, you can set this on a tripod if you really need. As you guys can see, it's kind of moving. Let's see here. There you go, let's go. Look. It needs weight on it to move the second gimbal, but you see the second gimbal is actually moving. Kind of cool. We're going to power that off with the power button. Shut it down. Just power off, come on. Over here is the indication light of how much power is in here. It is kind of dead, if you guys can see that. It's only 2 batteries. But that is the unboxing of this. Now there's some other things, like you guys, if you turn this knob right here, slides that piece off. This is so you can connect your camera, slide it in and out without harming it. There's some other adjustments, like over here, you guys can do this. This slides the adjustments this way. And I believe down here is another screw button. The screws will slide this in and out. As you guys can see, this is still moving. Power button.
All right, chat. So we'll go ahead and cut that video a little bit short. So the way that these gimbals work ultimately is whenever you have your phone or your camera installed on it, the way it works is it has a motor in it that it has kind of like a home position, like a 0 position. So say if my phone was on there, because he didn't showcase it, whenever I were to move that entire unit, my phone would stay in the same position the entire time. Even if I tilt it up or down, my phone's not going to tilt up or down or go left and right. It's going to stay put. So what gimbals are really good for, a lot of people that vlog or just film videos in general, they're really the ones that are going to benefit from this. That is $67.99. It looks like a very nice gimbal. Comes with it looks like everything you need to get set up and running. So if you guys have been looking for a new gimbal for your phone, definitely check that out. It even has a front-facing LED light on it. Now, you guys don't have to have a specific type of phone. It could be Android, iPhone, because this is going to extend to kind of accommodate larger or smaller phones. So definitely check that out if you guys need one. And we're going to roll on in today's stream, and we're going to take a look at the Razer Basilisk X. This is the Hyperspeed wireless gaming mouse. And I'm going to do as best of a job as I can today to be able to showcase to you guys stuff on hand. So the next time we have something on hand, it looks like it's probably going to be in a couple of videos, which is the Audient Evo 4. So I will go ahead and grab the Audient Evo 4 for you guys.
This is the Razer Basilisk X Hyperspeed wireless gaming mouse. So it is entirely wireless. It has the wireless capabilities as well as Bluetooth compatibility, which is down here in.
So I'm just going to step away. I'll be in the room. I'll be able to hear the video, but I just got to grab that Audient Evo 4 for you guys.
Indicated by this little switch here. So right now I have it set to the wireless, off switch is in the middle, and then Bluetooth right there. So if you prefer to use Bluetooth for your wireless mouse, this one will still work for you. It has 6 programmable buttons, all of which have a nice click to them, and they also have good hypersensitivity. So I've been playing with this mouse for probably about 8 to 10 hours, mostly Sea of Thieves, and then a little bit of Valorant, and I have loved my experience with this mouse. It's ultra light, easy to use, and it was super easy to set up, which I'll show you that in a second. And I've been very impressed with how comfortable this mouse is in my hand. So I am no stranger to Razer mice. I actually used to use the Razer Viper, which is a cabled mouse with RGB compatibility, and it felt super light in my hand, but this one feels even lighter. I was very impressed, especially with how sleek the design is and how well it slides with my hand.
Lori B, not A or C. Welcome to the stream, F's in chat. Welcome.
Love this little groove here for my thumb. It makes it a lot more comfortable to use, and when I'm rubbing my mouse against my mouse pad.
And I will be right back, chat. I'm going to make sure the front door is unlocked.
I don't have to worry about my thumb slipping and hitting the mouse pad and rubbing along it like I did with my other one. This gives me just better hand posture while I'm playing, which improves my overall gameplay and usage of my mouse. So now I'm going to kind of get into how you set it up, because it is super easy. So all you have to do is pop this top plate off. They actually do you a solid on this one. They're going to give you your first battery. So it actually comes in the pack with the mouse, and you can, this is the one that came with it, and you can just go ahead and slide it right in, nice and compact. So then you are ready to go. The battery life for one of these guys here is about, let me see here, it says 450 hours. So I, of course, have not used it that much. I've only used it about 8 to 12, give or take, including some other office stuff that I've been using it for, and I've had no problems. I turn it off after I use it to help conserve the battery life, but when I am using it, I haven't seen any issues, nor have I had to replace my battery, which is good, especially with how little I've used it so far. It just means that it's not draining the battery, so I have very high hopes on how long it will last, and I'm excited to give that a trial. So the other thing about it is that this little slot here is actually...
Chat, the HVAC technician has arrived. I am hoping he fixes it or is able to fix it today, because it is already 85 degrees and it's going to be 105 today, and it is going to get hot in here if he can't fix it. Whew. F's. Yeah, F's in chat, because let me see. Okay, Google, how hot is it?
Going to be where your little...
I'd like to hear a brief summary of your day, including today's weather, your commute.
Okay, Google, cancel. There's no way it's 71 degrees outside. Let me check. So someone's lying, because my phone weather app says that it is 83 degrees. So somebody's lying. And I don't know if it's Google or Apple. One of the two is lying.
USB comes. So when you open up your mouse, you're going to see this little nice little, it says Razer on there. I don't know if you can see it. Let me kind of turn my light here where you can kind of Yeah, there you go. So you can see where it says Razer right there. So then you just pull out that little USB, and this is going to be the end that attaches to your computer, which I will go ahead and do. Give me just a moment because it is in the back of my... We are already good to go. So I've really enjoyed my usage of this mouse. I was a huge Razer fan before. I remain a huge Razer fan. I think their products are really well made. It's hard to beat, especially with the 2-year warranty and all that good stuff. I've never had a problem with Razer itself.
So chat, if you guys are looking for a new wireless mouse, definitely check out that one from Razer. Like I said, definitely a more premium brand. That's why you're looking at this mouse. And which actually, to be fair, that's not that expensive for a wireless mouse. The Razer Basilisk X is a hyperspeed wireless mouse. She says it is super lightweight, and she enjoys it. So maybe you guys need a new mouse, and that might be the one for you. I'm not sure. It might be the one for you. We're gonna go ahead and roll on, and we're gonna look at the Razer grip tape for this mouse. Grip tape. Huh. That's interesting to me. I didn't realize that they made... Well, actually, we're not going to look at it because it's out of stock. But if you guys are interested in it, maybe just add that product to the wish list. But we're going to go ahead and skip that for now because I don't want to show you guys stuff that you guys can't get at the current moment. So we're just going to go ahead and roll on. And I'm just going to grab something that's right here. Gotta grab this real quick. So the product that we are going to take a look at is the Audient Evo 4 audio interface. So we go ahead and switch to my overhead cam. So this is the Audient Evo 4 USB audio interface, and I know you guys might be thinking, like, Nate, what is that? What does that mean? So if you guys are familiar with audio production at all, or microphones at all, you guys might know that there are two different ways that you're able to ultimately hook up a microphone to a computer. So for example, right now, I am using this Blue Yeti X microphone. This is the microphone I am using. So the way that this plugs in to my computer is through this USB cable right here. So this is running from the microphone. It's running from the microphone plugged in USB to my computer. Now, there are other type of microphones, such as this Mayanocaster microphone that does not have that USB port. It has an XLR output. So you guys can see that's definitely not the same thing. So that is an XLR. That's also very prevalent in musical instruments such as guitars. They use an XLR connection. So obviously you have to have a way to be able to plug this into your computer if you want to utilize it with your computer. And that's where the Audient Evo 4 comes in. So you guys can see right here that this is not a very intricate design. This isn't very crazy. But what this is ultimately going to allow you to do is utilize a microphone such as the microphone I just showed you that has that XLR output. So the way this works is I am basically going to plug in this microphone with an XLR cable into the Audient Evo 4. And then after I do that, I will plug in the Audient Evo 4 into my computer. So whenever you do get this plugged in, the Audient Evo 4 is a very simple to use audio interface. And it even has this I guess you could say feature or technology in it. So what you can basically do with this is, I don't know if you guys have ever noticed, but sometimes in some of the videos that we play, the microphone just gets really loud. I know, like, some of you guys have like commented like, oh, that was really loud. That's more than likely because the gain on the microphone, and what gain means is that it's how loud it's picking up your voice. It means that the gain was set way too high. The volume was set way too high. So what you can do with the Audient Evo 4, whenever you have your microphone plugged in, is you can press this green button right here, and it has this smart AI feature in it. So once you press that green button, what you'll do
is you'll just sit there and talk normally, kind of how I'm doing now. And you'll just sit there and talk and talk and talk and talk and talk for about 15, 20 seconds. And what it's going to do is recognize or pick up your voice. And it's automatically going to determine, okay, that was too quiet or that was too loud. And it will automatically set the gain for you, which is a really incredible feature. So if you guys give me 1 second, what I want to do is I just want to plug in the Audient Evo 4 so you guys can kind of see that. So let me go ahead and grab a cable real quick. I'm still here, chat. I'm just right over here. All right, Kate. I was going to call you guys Cable. You guys aren't cables, are you? Evans might be a cable. So you guys can see that right here. I've got my handy dandy. This is all of my random cables that I don't have sorted. But right up here on top, we have an XLR cable. Bada boom, bada bang. I always keep cables on hand just in case I'm going to need them. So we'll go ahead and toss this to the side. And I'll kind of show you guys the general process on how you hook up, for example, the Audient Evo 4. So let me go ahead and zoom in a little bit. So I'm going to show you guys just the general process on this. So to showcase this, we're going to be using my Mayano mic, which I know you guys have seen before. So what you want to do is you are going to plug in the female adapter into the male or the female. So you're going to plug this in like this. So we have that plugged in, as you guys can see. So the next portion, or the next thing that we're going to want to do, and hopefully this works because I can't remember what microphone or interface didn't work before. So now what you want to do is you have two inputs here. So you could basically have two microphones going. So if you wanted to do like a podcast or something along those lines, you can definitely do that. So now what you want to do is plug this into any one of these inputs. It really doesn't matter, but we'll just go ahead and choose one for this video or for this little showcase. So we're going to plug that in. And now the next thing that you want to do is, if you guys notice right here, up on the top of the Audient Evo 4, right there, you are going to have USB-C output. So that is this cable right here, USB-C. We're going to go ahead and plug that into the Audient Evo 4. So if you guys are tracking, I don't know if you guys are even paying attention at all. Or if you guys care, to be honest. Like, Nate, yeah, cool, it's a microphone thing. Yeah, neat. So if you guys are tracking, we have my Mayano mic plugged in XLR to the Audient Evo 4. And then we have the Evo 4 plugged in to my computer, or we're going to plug this into my computer. So let me plug this in real quick. 1 second, chat. I'm just going to go down here, plug this in. All right, so we have got this plugged in, and uh-oh, my camera froze. My camera froze, chat. Let me fix that. Okay, so you guys might be able to see that right here. We do now have it plugged in. So what we need to do now that we have this plugged in order to get this to work, what you have to do is, so since we plugged in this microphone here, the one that I plugged into it, in order to get this to work, all you have to do is select which number you plugged it into. So you guys see that we plugged it into 1 right there. So we plugged it into one. So what we're going to do now is select one. And so now what it's basically going to do is it's going to start picking up your voice. So this is how you set the volume of your voice, which is right here. So let me go ahead and add this audio real quick. I'm just going to add this audio, my microphone. All right, so let me make sure that are you guys able to hear me now? So you guys should be able to hear me. And I might not have all of this set up correctly. I don't think I do. And the reason I don't think I do is because it's not picking up my voice. Now, this is obviously a terrible demonstration on how the Evo 4 works. I do have to mess with the settings, and I might not even be able to add a live source in the stream. Give me 1 second. I'm going to try to figure this out. Because it's been a while since I set this up. I should have everything set up correctly, though. Microphone check. Mic check. Okay, so I do have it set up correctly. I just didn't. I know what I need to do. Alrighty. Okay, so are you guys able to hear me? No, you're not. 1 second, chat. We're going to figure this out. We got this. We got this. What a terrible demonstration. I don't know why, but I blame Faustino. Okay, maybe. Maybe now. Nope. Okay, anyways. Now you do have to go through some settings, but ultimately you guys can see that right here it is picking up my voice. Now, you guys aren't listening to the microphone. I just have to select the right source on my actual camera. I mean on my actual settings. But you guys can see what you're able to do is ultimately this is how loud your voice is peaking. So you have this freewheel right here that you're able to control. So if we go to like 50% gain, now you guys aren't going to hear it because we're using this microphone, not this microphone. But whenever I speak into it, you guys can see how loud my voice is actually getting. So if you want to be able to quickly control your voice on your Skype calls, really whatever it is, this is definitely going to be a great option for you because you guys can see it's a very simple design. You can see how loud your voice is, and if you want to make it louder, just simply say we'll just turn it up real quick. So you guys can see now it is peaking at the max level. So that would obviously sound really bad. The Audient Evo 4 is honestly the easiest audio interface I've ever used, even though just now I tried to showcase to you guys and it didn't work. But that's just because I didn't have a setting on my computer correct. So definitely check that out. But we're going to roll over into the next product after Faustino failed at that live introduction of the Audient Evo 4. And we're going to look at the Eufy Security Smart Drop. Is it like a compressor limiter thing? I don't know. I'm not a big audio guy, to be honest. And that might have been the reason why it was kind of hard for me to showcase this, because I know audio, but only to the extent of like streaming. But terms like compressor, like I know what a compressor is, but I don't know. So I know an audio interface. No, I can't answer that question, to be honest. I'm trying to pull from my mind and my memory, because I had a friend one time explain to me audio and peaking and waves and all of this different stuff to no regard. So But anyways, like I said, this is the Eufy Security Smart Drop. This is a great way to be able to basically protect your packages. I know you guys have seen this before, but let's go ahead and check it out again.
We're going to be walking through a mock delivery. The first delivery, since the last time the master pin was used, you could just open. No pin is required. The downside is it doesn't tell you who delivered it, but you have video of it. The second delivery, after the first one, will have to enter a full pin.
Enter the pin code on the address label and press open.
The pin on the label can be set to let you notify who you're expecting a package from. When you're ready to receive your packages, enter your master pin.
Oh, Faustino, I know exactly what you mean. Okay, so can you yell into it and it will keep from getting too loud? So it'll automatically recognize that your voice is loud and keep it at that same level. So I think that's, and if you know and I don't, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the difference between, let me unplug this for a second. So I think that's the difference between a condenser microphone, which is this, and a dynamic microphone, which is this. I think a dynamic microphone works in the sense that if you yell, it's going to be as loud as you yell, but it's not going to clip or it's not going to sound terrible. But with a condenser microphone like this, if you yell, that's when it's going to sound bad. To be honest, I don't know. But I do know with the Audient Evo 4 that what you can do is click that button, and what it will do is for about 20 seconds, it'll read your voice and automatically set the gain to what it needs to be dependent on how loud you were talking. So when you press that button, you would obviously want to speak as loud as you normally would during your stream or whatever it is that you do with your microphone. I feel like, yeah, you definitely would know more because you're a music guy, aren't you, Faust? You know, like you play guitar and piano and stuff like that.
It'll open up, and you can retrieve your packages. This will also reset it so the next time open is pressed, the lid will open straight up for easy package delivery.
All right, so that is the Eufy Security Smart Drop Delivery Box. So one thing he doesn't really talk about in the video that you're able to do is you're ultimately able to set up pins for specific delivery guys, such as like USPS, UPS, FedEx. And whenever they deliver something, obviously you would have to let them know or leave a note like, hey, this is the pin you have to put in. Whenever they deliver something, you can get a real-time alert through the Eufy Security app that will tell you like, hey, USPS or FedEx, they just dropped this package off. And I believe it also has a camera built into it too. So it almost acts like a security system in a way too. So you know and kind of see what happened when they delivered it. So it's a really interesting way to be able to protect your packages. So if you guys order a lot of stuff online, that might be something you want to look into it. It also has two-way audio, so you can speak through it and also hear remotely what's going on around. So it acts kind of like a doorbell in a way too. Really nice. There's no monthly fees with it. And that might be something I need to look into because I do get a lot of packages here at Dragon Blogger Nate's household. We're going to go ahead and switch over to the next product in today's stream, which also deals with security. This is the Eufy Floodlight Cam 2 with built-in AI. It is a great security system, a great way to protect your home. And normally it's $219, but today it's $150. And I told you guys this before. If you gave me this whole setup that I'm about to show you, and you didn't tell me the price, after I got done reviewing it, you asked me from like my personal experience and knowledge on products, how much I think this is worth, I would have told you $300. Like $299 is what I pictured this is what I think this thing would be worth. So being that it is $150, it's surprising to me.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Eufy Security 2K Full HD recording floodlight cam. This is an absolute beast, and I expect nothing less from Eufy because they are Anker. And you guys will notice that right here, you are going to have everything packaged very nicely. So we went ahead and took everything out of the box, so I'll show you everything that comes with it. You're going to get this little box right here, and this is basically going to have everything you need to get this installed. You're going to have a hook right here to hang the light while you're mounting it to wherever you're going to mount it to. Then you're obviously going to get all the hardware that you need to mount this to wherever you're going to install it. And then also you are going to have this little sticker that you can place on your window or door just to let people know that you're protected. And then you're going to get the main unit itself, which has these two huge floodlights that get super bright. And you're also going to have the camera itself. All of this is very well made. Everything has a nice metal housing on it, so I know this thing is going to hold up well over time. Like I said before, I expect nothing less from Eufy because they make awesome products. So now the camera on this is a full 2K resolution camera with auto night vision. There are two ways that you can install this for power.
And I will be right back. Dead easy to set up and use, yeah, no joke. So this was actually, if you guys look at where I paused this right now, Porphyrius. So this was the least easy to set up camera I've ever received, to be honest. Now, while for me, I had the knowledge to be able to set it up, I'm going to kind of break down why this might be difficult for some people. So in order to get this mounted, you do have to, obviously you have to drill this into your wall because this is an outdoor camera. This is like an outdoor permanent, you put it up, it's going to stay there. It's not like a quick release. Once it's mounted, it's mounted. That's basically the way this works. So you have two ways. And the reason I'm explaining this and not playing the video where I kind of explain it is because it might seem a little bit difficult the way I explain it in the video. So you guys can see that whenever it does show up, the way that it's going to show up is if you look over on the left side of the video that's playing, it is hardwired or the plug is hardwired into these wires right here with those wire nuts, which are those orange things. So you ultimately could run this into, like say, an extension cord or an outlet. But how many people are going to have an outlet where you install this type of security system? How many people have an outlet above their garage, for example? They don't. So what I did to install this is ultimately, and this is going to sound funny to you guys, but the way I installed this is I took off this plug from the wire nuts. So I untwisted those wire nuts on top, and then I took that plug away. So now I had bare wires. So those green, black, and white wires, what those are, is that's going to be your positive, your neutral, and your ground power cables. So what I did is I ultimately, since I didn't have a plug and I didn't have hard wires running to where I was going to install this, is I took an extension cable, like a heavy duty construction site extension cable, and I cut off the end because I knew that on the inside it had the same exact cables. And then I have a plug-in in my garage. I have a plug-in in my garage on the ceiling. And so what I did is I tied that cable, or I tied that extension cable, plugged it in, ran it around, and then plugged it in. So I'm going to go ahead and just stop this video, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I mean, because I'm very bad at describing the way I did stuff. So I'm going to show you guys the way I installed this. Now, this isn't the most straightforward way, but it might be a way that's going to help you guys if you notice that it might be a way to elaborate how I installed this. So let me go ahead and just load up that video. This is going to be a local video. I don't believe it is uploaded to Amazon, and I think my AC is working. Hold on. Glory. The AC is back, chat. The AC is back. Porphyrius, maybe you can since you live across the pond, I've heard that over in the UK it has been record highs throughout this last summer. Is that true? That it has been insanely hot?
Oh my goodness, the AC is on. The AC is on. So, let me go ahead and switch over to my local video so you guys can see this. So here's all my completed videos. I don't think this one's uploaded.
Hey, what is going
All right, so watch this. And you guys let me know. We have had the hottest ever here, hit 42 Celsius. What is that, like 110? Okay, Google, what is 42 degrees Celsius to Fahrenheit?
42 degrees Celsius is 107.6 degrees Fahrenheit.
So that's like,
the way I installed this?
so that's really hot for over there, because that's like, that's average here every day in the summer. Like in the peak summer, that's every day here. But so here's how I installed this.
You guys can take everything with a grain of salt, because while this does completely work, it's not necessarily the way they say to do it. So running off of the back of this little camera right here are 3 wires. So there's going to be your positive, which is going to be your power. There's going to be your neutral and your ground. So now you can connect these to the included 110 or your standard AC outlet. You can totally do that without any issues with the wing nuts or the wire nuts that are included with it. Now, I already had a hole in my house right here where another security camera was installed in the past, but it was too small of a hole for me to fit the 110 plug through. So what I went ahead and did is I just used the wires. I took off the 110 plug that comes with this. And so you'll see right here that I got it mounted up, and it's very, very sturdy. Now, while this is kind of off in a weird location, you are able to adjust the camera angle, so left and right, up and down if you want to. There's not a ton of movement on the floodlights, but just having them come on will do the effect. So you guys can see right here that it's mounted, and it's very, 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 very sturdy. It's not going to move at all. And then I'll show you guys what I did right here. So you guys can see that right there, the wires are coming from outside on the camera into the house. So I did not have power cables running here already, and I did not have an outlet anywhere near, and I didn't want to just run an extension cable. So what I did is I ran an extension cable by itself all the way over here. You guys can see I kind of have it mounted. I have it mounted in a weird way. This is just a temporary solution until I actually get the full effect and get nails and everything put up here to make it more permanent. And you guys can see I have it running all the way over here, and I have it plugged in.
So that's basically the way I installed it. Now, I know you guys are probably thinking, that's very difficult. And it is, I'm not gonna lie. It is a difficult way to have to plug something like this in, because most people might not, or I'm not gonna say most people, but some people might not have the knowledge to do this. But if you guys do end up wanting this, there's multiple ways you can do this. You can either just run an extension cable to it, drill a hole through your wall, there's going to be a ton of ways you can do it. You can zip tie this normal plug-in down and then just run an extension cable. You could obviously have an electrician come and wire it for you. So definitely check this out. It does have a ton of features. App control, night vision, super bright spotlights. So that is going to be it for the Eufy Floodlight Cam 2. And yeah, so we have what was going on with my AC unit is we had a bad compressor inside of my AC unit outside. Apparently he already replaced it because the AC is fixed now. Our compressor was bad, so it kept blowing the fuse. So nice. Very nice that we have AC working. Hallelujah. Okay, Google, set the temperature to 68 degrees.
Okay, setting the Nest thermostat to 68 degrees.
Nice. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and roll on, my friends. And now I get to expect a bill from the HVAC guy. The next one is the Eufy. Yeah, I'm happy you got it fixed too. I mean, while I spent 3 months in Iraq last summer, I can deal with the heat. I don't want to have to. I don't want to have to. So I'm glad that he was able to do something today and he didn't have to order a part or something. The HomeVac H30 Venture is the next product in today's stream. And Candy G, she's not in chat right now. At least I don't think she is. And she won this from us. I hope she's having a good time with that.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Home Vac H30 Venture by Eufy. And so as you guys can see right here, there's not a lot to the H30 Venture. You guys can see that I'm holding it. It's very portable and it's very lightweight. The first thing in the box that you're going to notice is you get this base that is attachable to the wall if you choose to do that. You're going to get this adjustable attachment head, and then you're going to get a wide mouth head in order to just scoop up more at one time. Then you are going to get the battery. You're going to get instruction manuals as well.
You mean Evans didn't win it? I don't want to hear it, Evans. I don't want to hear it. You know what? I hope. You know what? Now, you know what, Evans? I hope tomorrow, whenever, I don't know if you were here. Destruction manuals, yeah. So, Evans, I don't know if you're familiar with Pokemon by chance. But you can see that tomorrow we are doing 4 Pokemon. We have 4 Pokemon pack giveaways tomorrow. I hope you're the first person drawn. And we open it and it's a dud, and then every other winner gets a Charizard. No, I'm just kidding. I hope you win tomorrow, and I hope you pull a Charizard out of Brilliant Stars. That'd be very nice. You had to do the same thing this summer. Replace the condenser, and 3 pounds of Freon cost you $862. If I want to get it sent to your wife. Oh, the home vac. Okay. Whew. I mean, $862 is a ton of money. Don't get me wrong, but the way this last summer, the Pokemon cards, yeah. The way this last summer worked, it's necessary. This last summer was so hot, and it still is. And it still is so hot. You're so nice. Listen, if I pick on you, here's the thing. You can ask my wife. If I pick on you, it's because I like you. If I don't pick on you, well, it doesn't mean I don't like you. But if I pick on you, that means I like you. So just if I ever pick on you guys and you don't like it, let me know. I'll stop. But I'm not doing it with any ill intent or any malice. I'm legitimately, it's just who I am, I guess.
As well as warranty information in this little box. You're going to get mounting screws for the base, like I said earlier. Then you're going to get a little cleaning bristle. Then you're going to get basically a do and don't.
Porphyrius, that is not true at all. No, not true.
Card. And then finally the charging cable. And this is
I know you're joking. But no, that's not it at all. I pick on everybody pretty much. My mother-in-law gets the blunt end of it. She gets the blunt end of it for sure.
Everything that comes inside of the box with this. To get this set up, it's very simple. Just take the battery that I showed you beforehand, and you're just going to slide it in the back right here until you hear a nice audible click. Then once you do that, the next thing after that you have to do is basically just turn it on. To do that, all you have to do is hit this power.
It's hard for me to pick my nose. I have a well, first of all, I have a odd nose. But it's hard for me to pick my nose because I have a what do you call it? When your ear canal is weird, deviated septum. So I can't even pick my nose that good.
Vacuum works. So we're going to sprinkle some salt against my better judgment. Just don't tell my wife.
I'm going to go make sure my dogs are let out of the room now. We put them up for the AC guy.
So what we'll do now is we'll use the wide mouth head that I'm showing you guys right here. To attach them, all you have to do is simply slide them off. And if you want to remove them, they just pop right off. So right now we are on eco mode, and we'll kind of go over this slow just to see how good of a job this does while using the eco mode suction strength. And you guys can see it does leave a little bit behind, but with a couple passes, I don't think that's going to be an issue. Now we are on the max mode right here, and this definitely does do a lot better of a job at...
Hello, Tink. Everybody, welcome Tink. I think Tink was referred here by Alley Cat. I think Alley Cat told her that she should come check out our stream and all the awesome stuff we do, such as our giveaways. Speaking of giveaways, is everybody entered for everything right now? because we do have a few things. We're not doing anything today on the stream, but if you guys were unfamiliar, we do have a gaming laptop or $800 PayPal. The deadline to get entered for that is going to be September 3rd. The winner will be announced live on September 4th on Justin's Sunday morning stream. So be sure to get entered to win a gaming laptop or $800. A Darth Vader 3D print. So we might not be able to get to that tomorrow. And the reason I say that is because there's a chance it's not going to be done 3D printing, which I'm going to start up the next part, but it's been printing nonstop, and I don't think it's going to be done. The next is the Nintendo Switch Lite and Pokemon Legends of Arceus. The deadline to get entered is September 17th, and the winner will be announced live September 18th. Vacuum, I highly recommend this one, and I'll see you guys on the next video. So the H30 Venture is kind of the little brother to the H30 Mate, but it has a ton of power. I wish Candy G was here so she could share kind of her experience with it, because it does work very, very well. But for now, that is going to be it for Eufy products. The V-Copter Falcon drone is the next product in today's stream. And it is an absolutely incredible drone. It speaks for itself. I don't need to say anything. I know you guys have seen it multiple times. So I'm just gonna play the footage showcase because it's just kind of relaxing, and it has like the music, and it's real nice. So let me go ahead and find that video that we did for it, or that I did for it. I say we because Nikita wasn't out here. He wasn't out here he doesn't know what I went through. I was out here struggling trying to film this. I was out here struggling, okay, chat? I was in the trenches. Where are the videos? Where are the product videos for this? This is weird. Hold on. Oh, I think I know. No, I don't. I'm lying to you. I don't know why, but I blame Evans. Let's see what this video is. Let's see if this is the one that I am trying to show you guys. Nope, it's not. We're going to play the local video then, because apparently Amazon doesn't want to show the product videos on the page today. Very fun, very nice. It doesn't want to show the videos that people do. So I will play the local video on that. And V-Copter Falcon, where are you? Here it is. Let's switch over to local. And we will take a look at it now.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment.
I will be right
Today
back,
I am
chat.
super excited to show.
I'll be right back. Take a quick bathroom break.
Case to you some footage from the V-Copter Falcon drone by 00 Robotics. This is an absolutely amazing drone. It is so fun to fly. It has amazing picture quality, and it's just one of the best drones, if not the best drone I've ever used. So what we're going to do is just go ahead and jump over to some footage from this drone so you guys can see how awesome this thing works and how good the camera is on it. So I hope you guys enjoy. So one of the coolest features that this drone has is an auto follow feature. This drone will actually follow you without you even moving the controller, so enjoy this clip.
All right, so if you guys might have been able to see right there just how smooth the video was. That's done because it has a 3-axis gimbal on it, which I'll showcase to you guys right here, right now. Looks like I need to zoom back out. Yep, I definitely needed to zoom back out. So you guys can see that right here. Yeah, they are very, very nice. Look at that 3D filament. So you guys can see all the 3D filament I'm wiping away. So the way it's able to achieve such smooth video, I'll showcase to you guys live right here. So this does come in this nice little case. It does come in this nice little case, which I think is a pretty cool feature. The only thing I wish they did is I think at this price range, and I hope they hear this. I really do hope they hear this. I think at this price range, at $900, it should come with a case that is able to hold your controller. You guys can see it's dusty. It's been sitting a little bit. Hold your controller and your battery. They do make a case. They do make a case that can hold the drone, the battery, and the controller. But I think at $900, I mean, I think anybody would agree, you should get a case with it that can hold all of it at once, because having to kind of carry all this stuff around like this, it's not very handy. Ninja, what are you doing? You want to come say hi to the stream? Well, get up here. Come on. Get up here. Oh, hello. Ninja says hello, stream. Yeah, oh. Did I lock you in the room because the HVAC guy was here? Oh, no. Oh, no. Say hi, everybody. Say hi to Ninja. But anyways, so you guys can see, I would really think at $900. I don't know if you guys agree. What do you guys think, chat? At $900, do you guys agree that this should come with a case that can at least hold everything you need to fly? But so this is the case right here. Now this does do a phenomenal job carrying the drone itself. I'll show you guys. I always go to the wrong side to open it. So you guys can see that whenever you open it, you're going to have the drone right here. Now that picture quality that you guys saw, it's incredible that it comes from this little thing right here. So we'll go ahead and pull that out. We'll put the case aside for just a second. And right here, you guys can see that this is a drone. So it is a folding drone. The way that you unfold this ultimately is you guys can see that right there on that side, as well as the other side, you're going to have those little buttons. So all you have to do is just hold those buttons in. You don't have to hold them in at the same time. And then just unfold it. So now the battery install is very simple too. All you have to do to get the battery installed is where the prongs are, you're going to line them up with the inside of the drone. And then it just kind of snaps in like this. And so whenever you do install it, you guys can see it's red right there. Not on this side. You just want to push that forward and you're good to go. You do have a camera right here. That is your camera guard. So you can take that off. And now, ultimately, you are good to go. So the way that this one works is so interesting to me because most drones are going to have 4 different propellers or 4 sets of props. So the way this one works is whenever you turn it on, it will automatically calibrate these. And in order for this to fly forward, basically, what will happen is these propellers right here, they will either tilt forward to go, they'll tilt like that to go forward or tilt this way to go backwards. And then turning left and right, I don't know. To be honest, I don't know how it works going left and right. But I will show you guys the gimbal on it and how it gets such smooth video. So whenever you turn it on, which is you do so right here with this button, you guys will notice something. Watch this. Go ahead and hold it down. So the gimbal is calibrating itself based on where it was. Now you want to do this whenever it's on the ground. But if you guys look, whenever I turn whenever I turn the drone, it stays in the same spot, which is absolutely awesome. So it's a 3-axis, so up, down, left, right, and forward and backwards. And that's how you ultimately get that super, super smooth video that doesn't look like, you know, everything is shaking. And then the next part to get it to fly, so the next thing that you do is you're basically going to unfold the controller here. So the controller is honestly one of my favorite that I've ever used on a drone before. You guys can see the controller is very simple. The way it works is this little guy right here folds around the front, and then this extends to be able to hold your phone, and then you just plug in your phone to the USB port right here. So not only does it charge your phone, it also works as a phone holder, so you're able to fly live. So let me go ahead and show you guys how that works. Oh, 1 second. Okay. I've never had this has never happened this way before. Oh, it's because I didn't have it down all the way. So, you guys can see that on my phone, you have to download the VCopter Falcon app. Now, we're not going to fly it today, obviously. I'm just going to show you guys. So you're going to take your phone, and now this is a bad cable. This cable has a short in it, so whenever you guys see what's going to happen, do not fault the drone. It is not the drone or the controller. It is this cable. So what I have to do ultimately is keep plugging it in and unplugging it and plugging it in. So we didn't get a note. We didn't get it to connect there. So let's do it again. Now, bad cable, chat. It is not the drone. Hold on, we're going to get it. There we go. And so now you guys can see that we are ready to go. So we'll go to manual control for now. And of course, the drone is at low battery. But so let me go ahead and I'm going to hold this up so you guys can see how smooth this is. So it might be kind of hard to see, but you guys can see I'm looking around my room. And no matter how I move the drone, up, down, left, right, it's as smooth as possible. You guys can see that it does a phenomenal job of just keeping every single thing smooth while it's flying, which is just very incredible. So now if you wanted to fly it, which we're not going to do, obviously, because we are indoors, all you have to do to get this to work is obviously set this down outside, chat, and then you hit that takeoff button right there, and you're good to go. And then you can do awesome things such as follow me mode. The drone is in sport mode. So sport mode is fast. It means it's in a fast mode. All you have to do is just simply switch that back. So sport mode is when you want to go super fast. And then omni follow works this way. So let me go ahead and I'm going to set my drone up over here. And I'm going to tilt the camera down. And so now, basically what you would do, you guys can see my stream. I am in my room streaming now. Hello, chat. All you have to do is whenever you do have this taken off, it's going to draw a box around you on the screen, and then you select you, and then it will follow you. So, I mean, the drone is just, it has so many features. If you look on the inside here, you're also going to have a map that's going to show you where the drone is and where you're at. You have how many GPS satellites it's connected to. You're able to zoom in and out right here on this little scroll wheel. You're able to go back and look at your prior videos and photos for that specific flight. You also have track shots too, which what it will do is track shot will make the drone go in a circle around you, but keep you centered. So it's a very, very, very nice drone. It just has so many features. It just has so many features that even though, yes, it doesn't come with a carrying case that holds everything at $900, the V-Copter Falcon just has so much that makes it worth it. I'm not sure exactly how much the carrying case is, but Anker, if you ever hear this, because if you guys didn't know, Anker does make the V-Copter Falcon. They are 00 Robotics. If you ever hear this, I think at this price, you should get that carrying case with it. But once you guys are done flying, just simply disconnect everything. And this is just, I'm just doing this to kind of showcase to you guys how, I guess, how straightforward it is to wrap everything up. So we have our controller. We'll power that off. The controller is powered off. Then we will take the drone. And I do this wrong every time I try to do it for the first time. And then we will set it down in its little home right here. And wrap it up. And you guys are good to go. So, the V-Copter Falcon is definitely an amazing drone. It has a ton of features. I think you guys would be very happy with it. So definitely check that out. But on to the next product in today's stream. We're going to be taking a look at the Airmate Air Circulator Fan. And I figure I'll just go ahead and show that to you guys live as well. So let me go ahead and grab that. I'm just unwinding the cable. I'm just unwinding the cable so I can make sure that I have enough room to actually put it on my desk. All right, and here we go. So this is the Airmate Air Circulator Fan, and this is going to be a little bit difficult to showcase to you guys live on hand, especially being that it's shaking. Let me go ahead and just bring this bad boy up a little bit more so I can showcase this to you guys a little bit better than I'm doing now. So you guys can see that right here, this is the entire fan. There's not a lot to it. They do design this, excuse me, they do design this to be able to be used while you're sitting at your desk, while you are laying down. So it's small enough that it's going to be able to be used on a nightstand. So on this fan, you guys can see you have a ton of different controls right here. So you're going to have your power button. So we'll go ahead and turn it on first of all. We're going to turn off the oscillation. So if you guys can see that right up here on top, I'm going to go ahead and turn off this real quick. You have a ton of different fan speeds available to you. So whenever you click this little button here, what's going to happen is you guys will notice that now we are on the 4th fan speed. So there's 4 individual speeds here, but that's not all of the fan speeds available to you. Whenever you click it again, you guys are going to notice now we're on fan speed 5 because it highlighted another light. So you have 8 different fan speeds in total. And it moves a ton of air, and I mean a ton of air. We're going to go ahead and bring this down. So we brought it down all the way back to 1. And I want to show you guys this because I think this is really interesting. Watch how much room this has whenever it does its oscillation, or how much it actually moves. Because this has a huge range on where it moves. A huge range. You also have a child-proof button right here. And what that does is you have to hold this button down. So if your kids come around and you have this set up exactly how you want, unless they know that they have to hold this down, they won't be able to push any buttons. So now, on top of the oscillation, you also have different timers. So you can set this to only run for a certain amount of time, such as 1 hour, 2 hours, 4 hours, or 8 hours right there. You guys can see that it has a huge front kind of like output range. You guys can take this off if you need to for cleaning. And then it also is going to come with a remote. And the remote doesn't give you every single feature, but it gives you pretty much everything you need. So the only thing the remote doesn't do is it does not give you the ability to lock the panel out. So you have your power button on the remote, you have your fan speed, timer, and as well as your oscillation. You guys can see works super well. Whenever you push the button, oscillates. You can increase, decrease the fan speed. And like I said, a ton of air movement. I'll kind of hold this rag out in front of it to show you guys. And that's not even halfway there. So if you guys have been looking for a new fan to cool yourself down in this hot summer sun, because I know you guys know it's hot. It is so hot. Definitely check this out, because right now this is down from 130 to 60. So you guys can save $70 on this right now. It is a great fan. It moves a ton of air, and it's small enough. You guys can see I have it on my desk right now. I always have it sitting by my vent, so it's kind of circulating cold air. At least that's what I think I'm doing. I don't know in practice if that's actually working the way I want it to. But overall, just a really nice fan. Foxy21 with the follow. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, Foxy. How's everybody doing today anyways? Anybody have any plans today? I know a lot of you are working or gonna be working. So the next product that we're going to be taking a look at today is going to be the new KQ-i2 electric scooter. And I have to sign in. Okay, 1 second. Just working. I feel you. I feel you. You're going to go buy a dirt bike today. A 2-stroke or a 4-stroke? Nice, nice. I hope you have fun. I hope you have fun with your new dirt bike that you're grabbing today. You say 250? Yeah. There we go. Now I can play the video for you guys. Morning, Rover. Welcome, welcome. This is not the video I want to show you guys. I'm going to show you her riding it around. So I have the KQ-i3, which is kind of a step up from it, but it is a blast.
Okay, so I'm going to be showing off how to ride this super quick. You do need a helmet. Legally, you need a helmet, so make sure you have one. So I'm just going to get myself all safe. If you want to start with knee pads too, that probably would also be very helpful. But like I said, super easy to use. So you would just push it like a normal scooter, and then this is going to be your accelerate. So.
And she's off. I took this scooter for a spin myself, and it can actually go up to a pretty quick pace. Speedometer is on the handlebar as well.
It is. So as slow as she's riding it, it's definitely not as fast as it can go. I believe hers can go up to 18 miles an hour.
Steal your man. Yeah, it's super fun. If you're someone who has like a commute to work or a commute.
You guys hear that, ladies? Listen, you hear what she said, right?
I'm on my way to steal your man. Yeah, it's super fun. if you're someone who has like a commute to work
Watch out.
or a commute to school or anything like that, this would be really, really convenient to own because it's super easy to use, it's easy to charge, and you don't have to worry about paying for gas or anything like that. Really all you need is a helmet and the will to do it. But the app is super helpful. Yeah, really like it.
All right, so that is the KQi2. It has a 31-mile range. So if you guys live in a small town where stuff is just not that far away from you, or even a like a very busy metro, so like New York City, something along those lines, I imagine this would be a really good way to navigate. If Buy Things is still here, Buy Things, how do you think something like this would fare in New York? Do you think this would be a good way to get around in New York? Because I know they have a lot of bike lanes, which obviously that's what you would use. But if you're still here, what do you think? Do you think this would be a good way to get around in New York? But yeah, definitely check that out. The Razer Siren X USB streaming microphone is the next product we're going to take a look at. So let's go ahead. And then I'm going to go ahead and start up the next portion of our 3D print.
I have the Razer Tongue Twister X. I say tongue twister because I have no idea how to say the name of this microphone. It could be Siren, I don't know. Could someone tell me in the comments below how to properly pronounce this? Now, enough of me not knowing how to read.
Now, chat, if this video seems like otherworldly to you, that's because this video is old. It has not this is an old video. This is 3 or 4 years old. This is like Dragon Blogger Briley's first video he ever did.
Let's dive in and see what this mic is actually all about. Inside, you will find the microphone stand, an extension, and a micro USB cable. Now let's talk about the design of this microphone. With the sleek, all-black matte paint scheme, it has a small form factor and will look great on any PC setup. The base is made out of plastic, while the upper portion is a light metal with steel mesh on the front and back, which makes it lightweight and gives you the durability.
To answer your question, Rover, I did. Might last 20 minutes here in Las Vegas. Someone would take it. Yeah. Well, I guess I mean just like navigating. New York City, everything is so close quarters. I believe that this would be that would have been a good way to get around there.
You would want from a Razer microphone. On the bottom is a micro USB that powers the microphone through your computer and a 3.5mm headphone port. Now, unlike other Razer microphones, it only has one control knob for the microphone's preamp, so you can control what your mic picks up, but not through the gain itself. If you want to change the gain, then you will need to manually change it. Along with the control knob, you get a mic mute button directly below it that changes from green to red whenever the mic is muted or unmuted. The base is...
We've got Corinder in the chat. Looks like I see the blue check mark. Looks like we probably have a fellow streamer. Everybody welcome Corinder. I don't know how you say your last name. Malhi? I don't know. Anyways, everybody welcome Corinder. It is good to have a fellow streamer here. I hope you're having a great day. Currently, we are taking a look at the Razer Siren X USB microphone. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to cut this video a little bit short today, just because this is such an old video. But I'll kind of sum it up in a way. So the Razer Siren X is a great microphone, especially in its price range, because it does such a good job of picking up your voice. It's a USB microphone, so it's plug and play. All you have to do is plug it into an open USB port on your computer, and you are good to go. So if you guys have been looking for a new microphone, I think Razer is definitely going to be a great option for you. Very simple to use. There's not a lot to it, so definitely check that out. But we're going to roll on in today's stream, and we're going to take a look at the Dasny, Dasny, I believe, D50. Yeah. Okay, so this is the D50 key light. Justin did this video, and this is a very good key light.
I'm here showing the Dasny D50 light panel. What you get here is you get a light panel on a pole, providing enough illumination for, say, a streaming area a photo studio. You could pair multiple panels together. You can install batteries in these slots, although I only have it plugged in via AC. I don't have it on battery. You could select whether you want it to be used via AC power or battery. Again, I have no batteries purchased separately. It doesn't come with batteries, so I don't have enough battery power. You can either control it with the knob back here by turning it on and off, or you have the full controls you can use as well here. I'll turn on the controls here. You can see I can start adjusting.
I really like the fact that it has a remote. That makes it very simple to use.
This is 30. This is what 100% looks like for the brightness. It is incredible amount of brightness you get. You can adjust the color temperature as well. This is 4900K. You can go all the way down to an RNG 3000K, up to a 8000K pure white illumination. Perfect for, you know, giving you light on your face, you know, subjects, products, anything you're reviewing. It's actually an excellent light kit, highly recommended.
So, just to kind of sum up what he's talking about, now I don't have that exact light, but I do have a light that's ultimately the same thing. You guys can see that whenever you're streaming, regardless if it's here on Amazon, if you guys video game stream, that a light makes a ton of difference. Now, while most people are primarily going to use this for streaming, such as what I'm doing right now, this is also really good for for using it to just light up subjects or objects or products, whatever it is. And you guys can see that right now I have my light on, and having a light on makes such a huge difference. And I'll show you what I mean. Whenever I turn it off, look at how much worse it looks without having me illuminated directly. So you guys can see right here, it gets super grainy. It's out of focus. Just having the light on makes a big difference. Even if I turn all of my lights to white, it's still not going to make that big of a difference. So whenever I turn that on, you guys can see that I'm all in focus now. And when he was talking about like the warm light as opposed to cool light, I'll show you what that means. So right now we are on pure white light, and I can increase the brightness. Now we can go to warm light, which you guys can see. Now I turn into a more orangish color. Looks like I've been tanning a little bit too long. So you have to find like a good balance and honestly what you like. So now it's a little bit cool. It looks like it's more cold. So I like to go roughly in the middle between warm and cool, just so it does look a little bit more natural. Now this is a little bit too warm. But yeah, having one of these lights definitely does a great job at just illuminating you and just giving you more light on you. So definitely check out that Dasny light if you guys have been looking for one. It's $124 right now, with an extra $7 clickable coupon. So you guys can pick this up for $120 right now, for under $120. We're going to go ahead and roll on in the stream. The next product, I'm waiting until I have something new that I can show you guys live on hand, which it doesn't look like I do. The Gear It LED Cob work light. So I think this is the one that is insanely bright. And when I say insanely, I mean that. It is crazy, crazy bright.
This is the Gear It 2000 lumen portable work light. This is for people who tinker around their garages, you work on your car, because it's got a hook that can hang under your car hood, which I'm not a handyman, so that's not really what I'd be using it for. I'd mostly be using it to find stuff that I lost in my garage or misplaced or something like that. But if you need to work under benches, you need to work out in the yard, you need to work in the dark, you need to find something in a shed or work in a shed, this is the ultimate work light for that. Pretty large size bulb. And look at this little hook right here. You get this little hook that you can pull out on top, fully rotatable to hang wherever you need to hang it up. Hang it somewhere on a car hood, hang it somewhere on a rack, hang it in the garage.
Wiley and Margaret, I did not say hello to you. I saw you guys comment first. I didn't say anything. Sorry about that. Welcome to today's stream. We're just taking a look at some videos and some products today live on hand as well. I hope you guys are having a great day. So no gift cards today, my friend. No gift cards today. Sorry about that.
We need completely rotatable hook, and I love the way it folds up and just nightly tucks in like that. That's really, really cool. And then, of course, it's got a magnetic back too. So if you need to stick it to something that's magnetic or metal, it'll stick onto something magnetic. You get two power switches right here, which I'm going to show what they do. because I actually am going to plug it in and test it out live. Really, really thick, heavy-duty outdoor power cable. This is meant to be used outdoor. This is not battery operated. It has to be plugged in. All right, let's plug this thing in. Look at this. Not only does it have the hook on the top, but it also has a retractable hook on the bottom. So you can hang it upside down, or you can hang it right side up. So that's kind of neat. Or, oh wow, you can even turn it like this. If you need to hang it like an overhead horizontal light, you can kind of do that too with the hooks. So that's pretty neat. A lot of options here. I have to tell you, the handle was well designed. This grip, which is rubberized here in silicone on the back and the front, this is a really, really nice thick handle. And it's a surprisingly heavy light, but it's very comfortable to hold. So let's power. I'm just going to do this switch first and see what that does. Oh boy, that was bright. All right. So this is kind of the overhead light. That's only one switch on.
That is ridiculous. That's ridiculous how bright that is.
All right. Wow, that's bright. Let's see what switch 2 does. Oh man, that is nuclear bright. Holy cow. Look at that. That is some work light. So that's what switch 2.
These work lights are all the rage right now. James here.
Switch 1, switch 2. Look at that brightness level. That's almost like, that's like harmful to my eyeballs. Definitely could work in a garage at night. Work under your car hood. Yeah, very, very bright. Wow, that's bright. So, again, 6,500 Kelvin light, so it's the daylight. It's not like a yellow light or that soft, warm yellow light. It's 6,500 K color temperature, which makes it very white colored, or that light blue, almost like sunlight. If you need a work light, you can see when it's powered. It's powered. It's got that little green light on the bottom showing it's powered in. 2,000 lumens max. It has 1,600 power saving mode. I guess that's what one light's power saving mode. But pretty impressive little work light, honestly.
So, my friends, that is the Gear LED work light. You guys can see unnecessarily bright at 2,000 lumens, so it's definitely going to be able to light up anything. So definitely check that out. The Vaunt LED light strips are next. This is the 16.4 foot version. Now, these do have voice control through Google Home or Alexa, so really nice that you have that feature.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we are going to be taking a look at these Vaunt Home light strips. So I want to preface this video just asking you guys to not make fun of me for the way I installed these. Trust me, you can't even tell the way I installed them under my desk. And also, you guys might see some cable management issues here in this video. Don't make fun of me for that. I kind of gave up on it. But these are super easy to install. All you have to do is basically peel off the 3M sticky adhesive and you're good to go. Once you do that, you get them paired up with the Vaunt Home app, which is super easy to do, and then you're able to come through here, and it has a ton of built-in presets, so you can do a ton of different solid colors. You have a color wheel, as you can see here. I'm switching to yellow, and it's very fast and responsive. And then you're also going to have this scenes tab that is going to have a bunch of built-in presets for scenes that will automatically change the lights dependent on what scene you chose. So as you guys can see here, there's quite a ton of features built into the app. There's a schedule, there's a brightness setting, and you're even able to set up a DIY project for how you want your lights to act and basically how they are going to work when you have them installed. So doing that makes this very, very simple. The Vaunt Smart Home app is very easy.
Fighting game Killer Instinct, $9.99 US on Steam. A nice offer for an amazing game. I appreciate that. I'll definitely have to check that out.
Easy to use, and as you guys can see here, just very super simple to use. So we're going to go ahead and show you guys what these look like under my desk, and here is that cable management that you guys can see here. Do not make fun of me, but as you guys can see here, that they add a lot of nice ambient lighting to your room, and these do have Google Play and Amazon Alexa compatibility, so you can use them with voice. So if you guys have been looking for some new light strips, I highly recommend these ones from Vaunt, and I will see you guys on the next video.
All right, so that is going to be it for those. Light strips add an amazing way to just give your room a really nice look. So you guys can see that I have light strips hung up right here. Now, that's not really a great way to showcase how awesome light strips are, but
they just add a really nice effect to your room. And the fact that you're able to just say stuff like, okay, Google, make the lights red. And it just automatically switches like that. I mean, I think it's just an incredible way to add a nice, I don't know, ambience, I guess you could say, to your room. And let me see. Zip ties. Zip ties for what? Oh, oh yeah, no. Yeah, you can definitely use zip ties to tie them up. But sticking with Vaunt, the Smart Scale by them, which can give you a ton of different demographics such as like subcutaneous fat, heart rate, all that. That's what we're going to be taking a look at next. It's a very, very nice scale for surprisingly not a lot of money.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this scale. Now, this scale is not just your average run-of-the-mill scale. This scale has a ton of built-in features. As you can see through these electrodes right here, you're able to get a lot of data on your current health. So let's go ahead and get this thing going and show you guys what it does. So obviously, this scale is going to function as a normal scale. You do need to have it on a flat, hard surface in order for it to work. And as you guys can see right here, it does have my weight. I know I need to go to the gym, but if you pair this with the app and then you basically take off your socks so it can read some of that data, whenever you step on this, it's going to give you a ton of data about your health. It does take a little bit longer than the average weighing cycle, but once you have that, you're going to see right here on the Vaunt Home Smart app, which is free, it's going to give you all of this different data right here, such as your protein levels, and each one of these are expandable so you can see more information on it and healthy levels you should be at. So as you can see right here, I am at a normal level of protein levels, and you have a ton of other features in here, as such as a trend feature that'll show you your weight gain or weight loss, muscle mass. Everything is built into this app, and it is super easy and user friendly. So if you guys have been looking for a new scale and you guys are on a fitness journey, I highly recommend this one from Vaunt Home.
All right, so I mean, I did it's gonna sound like a pat on the back thing, but I feel like I pretty much covered everything you needed to know about that scale. I mean, we use it all the time. We have it in our bathroom to just do, every so often weigh-ins. Yeah, a very nice scale. You have app control with it, not voice control, but you have app control, so you can read all of those demographics. So I think that might be something you guys want to check out if you guys have been looking to start a fitness journey or anything along those lines. It has a $7 off clickable coupon, so you can pick it up as well for under $20. And then next, we're going to look at the Ameriwood Home Farmington electric fireplace, which, just so you know, just so you guys know, this is a James here video, so be sure that you are aware of that. Oop. Wrong video. Here we go. James here. Get ready. Get ready. Oh no.
James here from Dragon Blogger. I know it's kind of hard to see
was
me,
not
but
ready.
This box on top of the stand is what I'm showing you. This box is the Ameriwood Rustic Home Entertainment Center with built-in fireplace. This is a 60-inch stand. It is 60 inches long by 30 inches high by 16.5 inches deep. It has two cubby holes with doors that open, which have a couple little doors in there so you guys can see that. Plus you have the sliders up top so you can fit like your Xboxes, your VCRs if you have a VCR, your DVD players, or your home theaters. Also, it has the fireplace, which will heat up to a room up to about 400 square feet. It has 11.5 amp draw at about 1150 watts, I think. Off the top of my head, I really can't pronounce it. Now, just to warn you guys, this big box, when installed without the entertainment center, is about 124 pounds. The box itself, empty right now, is approximately 15 pounds of cardboard and styrofoam. So, you have approximately about 100, maybe about 105, 106 pound entertainment center down here, built of MDF with a laminate cover. You also get a remote control for this. The remote control, you can turn it on. I'll watch you guys can, hopefully this will come on. I might have to come forward. Let's see if we can get this. You guys can see it comes on. We have a flame level. If you guys just want the flames down here to change levels, you can adjust that with the button. We can go all the way down to almost nothing, no flame, just the wood look, or back up. There is full flames. On this remote, you'll actually have the heat level, a timer, and then
I really like the flame effects on this. It's so nice. It's so romantic.
You can adjust the temperature to how the temperature that you want up or down. You know, you do have to be dead on, if you guys see this, to shut it on and off. Now, like I said, this box alone, it does have a warning, over 70 pounds. I do suggest you have somebody else to help you, because with the size and the weight, as you guys can see, just the empty box right here, if you guys listen, that is an empty box just falling. This empty box alone is heavy enough to annoy somebody.
This box is so heavy, and of course every freaking product comes with a box.
Then you add in this nice stand, which is very nice looking. I like the old rustic wood look. You have dual doors right here, plus you have dual shelf in here. You can adjust the shelf into 3 different height settings. It also has cutouts in the back, so you can fit your cords through. Same with the other side over here, guys. Another door, easy, pop outs adjustable, and cord slots. Up here you have a nice big hole and another nice big hole to fit up any component you want. In the back, way back in here in the middle, you have a hole that will fit all the cords. Now, like I said, this stand alone is over 95 pounds. They suggest you can fit a 60-inch TV. Now, here's my thing. I have a little bit bigger than 60 inches, but I think it'll fit because it's less weight than it says it can hold. They suggest no more than 115 pounds of weight on top of this. My TV is only about 40 pounds, so we're not going to really worry about it, but we're going to set this up. The next video you guys will see is this setup with the TV and all the other stuff on it. So if you guys give me a second, I will change views. Okay, now that you can see I have the Amari Wood rustic 60-inch TV stand with fireplace installed. You guys see that it's actually holding a 75-inch TV, no issues. Like I said, the TV didn't weigh that much, so I was not worried about it, which is really weird, but, you know, it's a 60-inch stand. The TV doesn't fit the whole stand. You know, whatever.
James here. You guys can see that right there. I mean, that's a very nice... that's very nice. I really like that, that setup. I think it's a very simple design. It is an electric fireplace, so yes, it will hold all of your stuff. As you guys can see, he's got all of his stuff on there nicely packed away. Nicely decorated, too. I like that a lot. For some reason in the corner, he's got an extra... Is Nikita in the stream? Did I miss Nikita? Well, hello, Boston B. I am not Nikita. I think you meant me, but hello. I hope you're doing great today. He's got a random gaming computer there. So this comes in 50 or 60-inch size. Will hold all your stuff, but it also does work as an electric fireplace. So that's very nice. Now, obviously, those aren't real flames, but still nice otherwise. The next product in today's stream is going to be, let me see, who makes this? Lukna. So Lukna handheld deep tissue massage gun, and this is 150 bucks. So let's will this heat the room real nice? So let me see something real quick. It has a remote control panel. And yeah, the reviews are saying it does a great job heating the fireplace, 11.6 amps. Yeah, it says that people are saying it heats their room really nice. So yeah, I think it would. I think it looks, I really like that dark that dark color on the wood.
Welcome everyone, my name is Demetrius and I'm going to be going over this percussion massage gun. It's an upgraded muscle handheld deep tissue massager. It comes in a really good case, as you can see, really solid case. It also has a handle for traveling. You can also put this in your bag for a carry-on and so much more. You can use it, carry it around and stuff like that. So with this one,
it's all good, it's all good. Margaret, are you thinking about looking into that or something?
I'm just going to unzip it for you guys and show you what comes in it. It comes with a pad in here, which for more protection, which is pretty cool. You can keep that in there.
That is not coming from me. That is coming from the video. I'm pretty sure his dog's in the video. They were playing with their toy. So, not me, chat.
And then it comes with a manual of how to use it. I'm going to show you guys which ones that you can use. This one right here comes right here. You can use that for your spinal injuries around that area, which is pretty good. It goes like in between your spine right here and goes down for that one. And then you have this one right here. And then you also have this one right here. You can apply to your joints that's injured and stuff like that to massage that pain out and stuff like that. And then you also have the large muscle groups where you're going to use this one right here. And also you're going to use this one, which is pretty cool. Kind of shows you what to use.
Oh, nice. Do you have a finished basement? We have a basement. It's not terribly small, but it's not huge. I'm hoping soon we can figure out some way to utilize that.
And then lastly you have this right here is going to be majority of your body parts that you use on that part. Then it comes with a charger right here. Pretty simple to use. And to charge that, you'll plug it in on the bottom right here. You have the on and off switch at the bottom with that. And then you also have this, the main piece. Weighs about, I would say, less than 5 pounds, maybe 3 pounds. Comes in that matte black color. Has a glossy look right here. The on and off switch is at the bottom. And to turn it on, you would just simply flip the switch to on right here. So turn it on and then you have it on. It will show you that it's on. And then you have the settings right here. You can press the plus sign, which is more aggressive on it, more power. And then of course the minus sign for that. It has a long life battery and then it has a 2-year warranty. And then, like I said, it has 6 massage heads, as you can see right there. And then it has a ultra quiet design with the 24 volts brushless motor and a high quality bearing that make almost like no noise, which it makes sure you will not disturb others when you are using the massage gun in the office, gym, or wherever day takes you. For this one, look, it's a handheld massage gun for athletes, for all sports. Helps restore the body faster, promote muscle repair, and promote the blood flow and relieve lactic acid also.
Unfinished basement, but we have playing room, gaming room for your kids. Yeah, that sounds nice.
It can also be used to prepare the body during warm-up before exercises. So like, you don't have to stretch or anything like that. You can loosen up your muscles by using this, which is pretty cool. And it's really quiet. Let me go ahead and show you how to attach one of these right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and attach this one right here. So you would just take this and simply just like that, and it's in. And to pull it out, to change it, you simply just pull it out just like that. So easy enough to do that. And however you want it, you can have it up and down just like that, as you can see, or you can turn it to the side to get a different muscle part to massage on. And to simply get it started, pretty much you just press the power. So pretty much you will So these pieces right here have certain names that you can call them by. You have the big ball head. You have the small ball head is supposed to be right here, but that doesn't come with it, with this one. And then you have the spade shaped head, which is this one right here. And then you have the U shape, of course, which is on it right now. And then you have the flat head. And then you have the bullet head, which is pretty much shaped like a bullet. And then you have this one right here was the one that you're going to use for all massages right here. This one's pretty good. And I'm going to jump in and show you guys how to turn it on. To use this device, you would simply just, right here, you just press the power level that you wanted to go to. You can go all the way up, see how far it goes up. It has 20 speeds right there. This is like the fastest speed that you can go. And then to turn it down, you have this speed right here. You can go right down to the minus button on that part, which is pretty easy to use. Really cool looking tool and an awesome product. Lastly, I'm going to show you guys how to use this product. So pretty much you just put it to your arm like this. And like I said, it has those speed levels right there where you just press the plus or the minus of what speed you want to do. And you also can go to 0 with this and it'll show up automatically, no delay. You can turn this, push it in there, and you can start it back up to 1. And you can go all the way up to 20. But Lupna made a good product. So far, so good.
All right, so that one is $150 right now. Let me see if there is a... Okay, so there's a $100 off clickable coupon on it, so you guys can pick it up for $50. I was gonna say like 100. I mean, it does definitely look really nice, very well made, easy to use. But I was wondering why it was so much. But there's a $100 off clickable coupon, so you guys can pick it up for $50. So that's a what is it? 66% off. It's a lot. But anyways, the Quinn-Ear muscle massager, which might be my video, is the next product in today's stream that we're going to be taking a look at. It's basically the same thing, just a different brand. So whenever we moved to the house that we're in now, my wife was initially she wanted to have me have my game room, which is what this room was before it became like the office and where I stream. She wanted it in the basement, but the basement was it was way too prone to temperature changes. In the summer, it's way too hot. In the winter, it's way too cold. And it's also just super, super loud as well.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this Quinn-Ear percussion muscle massager. It has a ton of features, so let's go ahead and get this unboxed and jump right in. Okay, so we got everything completely unboxed, and as you can see here, it does come in this nice carrying case. It's a soft touch material with this little rubber Quinn-Ear logo design right here. You do have double zippers as well as a carrying handle, which is pretty nice. So let's go ahead and get this open and see everything that comes inside of this machine. And taking a look right here on the inside, you're going to have the gun itself. You're going to have a pretty long charging cable. You're going to have an instruction manual as well as a little air packaging right up there at the top. You can take that out. We'll take the gun out, and as you guys can see here, it does come with a lot of head attachments, different ones for different muscles that you will find work best for you. Let's go ahead and jump back over to the massage gun and check that out. All right, and so now looking at the massage gun, as you can see here, it's built in this all matte black soft touch material, which is really nice. Other guns that I have used in this category just have the soft touch material on the handle, but this is built all the way around. Taking a look at the back here, you can flip on the power switch at the bottom, and you have this very easy to use display right here on front. All you have to do is press the power button, and then you can control the power with the plus or minus button, and it will even show you the power level that you're at, as well as how long you have remaining based on that current power level. And installing or uninstalling one of the several included heads is very simple on this machine. All you have to do, like you saw there, is basically just push it in. It won't make a locking sound, but once it's in, you'll know that, and you can go ahead and get this thing going. Now let's go ahead and test this out. This is a really nice massage gun. It has a ton of power. It's built super well. It's one of the more quiet massage guns that I have used, and as you guys can see here, it does have a ton of power. It is shaking my whole entire hand, but you guys will obviously find which one works for you the best and which attachment head you like. So if you guys have been looking for a new massage gun, I highly recommend this one. It's at a great price. It's built really well, and it comes with a ton of awesome built-in features and a ton of awesome attachment heads. So if you've been looking for one, like I said before, go ahead and check this one out from Quinn-Ear, and I'll see you guys on the next video.
Alrighty, so that is a Quinn-Ear muscle massager. I'm gonna go ahead and just put this on the Be Right Back screen very, very quickly. I will be right back, my friends. Maybe 30 seconds max. All right, chat, and we are back. And of course, my camera is frozen again. No. So give me 1 second. I don't know why this camera likes to freeze now. Never really was freezing before. But the next product that we're going to be looking at is this Quinn-Ear neck massager. So you guys can see right here, this is the Quinn-Ear neck massager, and I'm not really a big fan of how the color makes products look that I changed it to earlier. So let me go ahead and change that real quick. I wish we had room for. We do have room for a pool table, but it would take up like an entire room. So we don't want to like sacrifice a whole room for a pool table. I don't know if you guys have ever looked at the prices of pool tables, especially new ones, but man, way more than I ever thought they would be, to be honest. So anyways, you guys can see right here that this is the Quinn-Ear neck massager. That is exactly, the description is in the title. So this is a neck massager, but this doesn't work like other neck massagers that you guys have seen in the past. The way that this neck massager works is it's basically a TENS unit. So on the inside right here, you guys might be able to notice these little probes. So this works like a TENS unit by sending electric pulses through your neck ultimately. Now it doesn't electrocute you. Well, I guess you could say it really does, but overall it's not like high voltage where like you put it on, you're like, all right, man, my neck hurts. Like this is going to be great. And then you just get shocked into oblivion. It's nothing like that, I promise. But you guys can see, very simple control panel as well. So you're going to have your power button. You're going to have your heat mode, your intensity, and then as well as your mode. So, I mean, getting this going is very straightforward. All you have to do is simply just put it around your neck, and then you turn it on. Let me go ahead and turn this on real quick. So, whenever I turn this on, immediately, you can actually hear... Oh, it's dead, of course. It turned on for a split second and then turned off. But you guys can actually hear it say power on. And it sends these little pulses through your neck that just does a really good job of kind of alleviating some of those kinks and those pains. So this is the Quinn-Ear neck massager. There's not a lot to it. It is a USB-C charging cable. So I'm actually going to go ahead and get this charging right now, just so we can go ahead and test it out live for you guys. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this in real quick. So it is nice. It also is a movie room. Sounds like so much fun. We just converted. Katie, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. So Katie, if you want to join tomorrow for sure as well, Not saying I don't want you here today. I'm just, I'm happy that you're here. But I'm letting you know that tomorrow is definitely a stream that you're going to want to be here for, because we are going to be doing Pokemon pack giveaways. Wednesdays are going to be our Pokemon pack giveaway days. Let me increase the brightness a little bit. So, anyways, going back to the overhead cam. Why would it freeze again? What are you doing? Why would you just freeze? Come on, camera. There we go. So we got it plugged in. You guys can see that the red light indicates. It kind of looks orange for you guys, but I promise it's red. I'm not colorblind, chat. So whatever you plug it in, now we should be able to go ahead and test it live. So hold the power button down. There's an echo. Are you sure you're not on a giveaway page, Allie? Because I do not have anything going that would echo. You might have 2 of the streams pulled up. Huh, very weird. Okay, so... Oh, so it was echoing for everybody. That's strange. I wonder why it would have echoed. But no, the Quinn-Ear neck massager does a very good job of, like I said, in my opinion, getting rid of some of those aches and pains that you guys can have like on your neck or like kind of your upper back shoulder area, because it sends those pulses through. And it also does have a ton of power. So just be aware that if you guys do end up picking this up, be aware that whenever you turn it up very high, it's very, very, very strong. So just be aware of that, all right? So we're going to roll on. Tons of Quinn-Ear products today. Tons and tons of Quinn-Ear products today. So let me go ahead and grab the next product for today's stream, which is going to be the Quinn-Ear rechargeable air compression leg massagers. Now, these might have a clickable. I'm going to go ahead and guess they do have a clickable. No, what? Come on. They always do. They always have a clickable. Today they don't. But let me grab them. I like having my little shelving unit that I do. And I'm going to guess, watch this. Let me guess, my camera's frozen. Oh, wow. Okay, we got lucky, chat. We got lucky. It's being nice to us today. Let me go ahead and try to sort this out as best as possible. No, that is not right. That is not right. Why is it looking so much different than it normally does? It's echoing again. Really? All right, it should not echo now. Huh. That's very strange. But let me fix what's going on here with my camera. I don't know why it's looking the way it is now. It shouldn't look this way. Anyways, so these are no, it still shouldn't. What is going on? Everything's messing up, chat. I don't know why, but I blame Awesome Mom. That almost looks right. Almost looks right. Still doesn't look right. About like that. There we go. There we go. Anyway, so these are the Quinn-Ear leg massagers. So the way these work is you guys can see that you have to wrap these around your leg, which I'll show you guys here in a second. So you wrap these around your leg, and I have a little sticky thing there. Let me get rid of that. So you wrap these around your leg and your foot. And then on the control panel, now you are going to have 2 of these. On the control panel, you're going to have your power button, your mode selector, and your intensity selector. So let me go ahead and show you guys just exactly how you do get these, installed on you. It's very, very simple. It's a very simple, straightforward process. So you're going to open up the leg portion. Now, you don't need to open up the foot portion all the way. You can just kind of loosen it up, because then you can just slide your foot in there. And so what you're going to do is just slide your foot through like this. And you guys can see my chicken legs. So slide your foot through, And then make sure that your toes are kind of pointing out a little bit. And then you want to tighten it down. Now, you don't want it to be way too tight, but you want it to be pretty firm. And then the same goes with the legs. You don't need to make it overly tight, just pretty firm. So then next, if these are charged, because I do believe you are able to run these off of battery powered, all you have to do is press the power button. And so now you guys can see that the light, let me go ahead and turn this down. Let me tilt this down a little bit more. Need it for your parents? Yeah. They're super nice. So what it's doing right now is it's actually inflating around my foot. Now it might be a little bit, I am not as flexible as I used to be. I wish I had these over the weekend. I had such bad cramp spasms in your legs over the weekend. But look at this. I am not as flexible as I used to be, chat. Believe it or not, I used to be so flexible. So right now it is compressing around my foot. It's not doing anything on my legs yet. And that's because the mode that I have it set on, it kind of goes through and does different portions. So now it is kind of compressing around my right leg. Let's go ahead and switch the modes up, and I will increase the intensity with this light here. So now we are on the highest intensity. We'll switch the mode. And so now what it's doing is it's increasing around my leg. I'm going to make it a little bit tighter. There we go. Oh, yeah. So on my foot right now, it is pushing on the bottom of my foot, and it feels incredible, my friends. I mean, it feels so dang good. They do a phenomenal job of just kind of... so the way that the compression works on... or the reason why compression muscle massagers feel better than... or just help you kind of alleviate... is because if you guys think about it, ultimately, like with a percussion muscle massage, so like a massage gun, all it's doing is compressing your muscles very fast. So what this is doing is this is pushing your muscles in, causing them to basically kind of contract. And then whenever they release, that is where you get kind of that, that's kind of where you get that relief, or like alleviation of your pain. And so my favorite portion though, is whenever this goes around your calves, you don't even have to, have sore legs or really have pain in your legs. I'm trying to explain this the best way as possible. Even if you don't think that your muscles are sore, they are, because I don't feel stiff or I don't feel weird in my legs, but just the relief that these give me from the pain that I don't even feel is incredible. Good for circulation as well. So you can go ahead and put both of them on. I'm stiff. Stiff. Did you guys see that they're bringing back Beavis and Butthead? Let's go ahead and get on the next one. Great for after a workout. Yeah, it would be great for after a workout. Do I do that? I used to. I used to run a lot. That's why my legs are still skinny. Let's go ahead and turn this one on too. Let's get this on the highest intensity and the highest mode. And then you guys can see, now I don't know if you're supposed to stand up when you're using them. I don't think you're supposed to walk, especially if they're like currently compressed, but if you guys need to get up and walk around, as you guys can see, you can. Now they are super adjustable, so if you guys have very skinny legs or large legs, these are definitely going to be able to accommodate for you. And as a matter of fact, I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to leave these on. I'm going to leave these on since I don't have to actively do anything with them. Why not just leave them on? Wear them to the store and see what happens. Yours are cordless. They're rechargeable, yes. They are rechargeable. You had something like that when I was in the hospital after my gallbladder surgery. Huh. Well, anyways, those are the Quinair leg massagers. We're gonna roll on, and we're gonna take a look at the next product, which has every single thing to do with it has everything to do with massaging. So we got the storage shelves are the next product in today's stream. Let me see. This is by Prime Zone. This is a 5-tier. They kind of look like they're an industrial storage shelf, I think. I really enjoy having storage shelves like this, just like, I don't know what you'd call them, like shop garage storage shelves. And the reason I like it so much is because it just does a really good job of freeing space up. So before I had these ones, which I'll show you guys right now. So that is where I keep all of my products. If you guys can see, that is where I keep all of my products. So like finished products go over here, unfinished products go over here. It just does a really good job of keeping you organized. Oh my gosh, my right leg feels amazing right now. I always turn, like, whether it's like leg massagers, percussion massagers, TENS units, anything that has to do with massaging, I turn it all the way up. I want all of the strength. Give me all of it. You have a couple of PE from DVT. So now I have to leg compression anytime I am off feet. Like, what is PE and what is DVT? I am unfamiliar. Please educate me. So I've got leg massagers going. I'm gonna turn on my neck massager. Pulmonary embolus. So I've got my legs getting massaged. I've got let me see, hold on. I've got leg massagers going, neck massagers going. What else? I don't have anything else. I have a TENS unit somewhere. I mean, I guess I could put on the head massager. And that's why those massage chairs just look so incredible, because it just does everything at once. You guys remember do you guys remember the massage chairs that I've showed you? I showed you guys last Thursday on Deal Stream. No, Saturday I showed you guys. But those whole body massagers, like the massage chairs, oh my goodness. Oh man, those would be amazing and incredible. Anyways, let's go ahead and watch the video on this Prime Zone blue shelf. Oh, Stream Decks are incredible. So I'm using a new slicer, my friends. I'm using a new slicer, which I'm kind of nervous to use. I don't know if you guys remember what I said a slicer was for 3D printing, because we are about to start up my new 3D print. But I'm using this thing called Prusa slicer now. Prusa makes 3D printers, but they make 3D printers that are not industrial grade, but just top of the line. And so they also have their own. You guys, I don't know if you guys remember whenever we look at 3D models. So this is part of Darth Vader's cape. I'm using their slicer now to see if it works any better. Not that I'm having issues. I just want to see something. But here's the deal. 3D print cases for Switch games. Oh yeah, all the time. All the time, Katie. So here's the deal with this. Whenever I sliced it with this says it's going to take 8 hours and 41 minutes. Whenever I sliced it with the other one, it said it was going to take 12 hours. No, it said it was going to take 16 hours. So this says it's going to take half the time. So I don't know if something's different or what. But yeah, that is the cape for Darth Vader. Now, Katie, I don't think you were familiar, so I'll show you. I will show you guys after this video what I'm talking about with Darth Vader, because we are giving away about a foot tall Darth Vader 3D print.
Hey everyone, Jeff here, and I'm super excited today to talk about this super awesome 5.
Are you meaning this is stemmed off of Kira? Because it's not. Or are you just trying to help chat be familiarized with it? Because this is not Kira at all. This is their own slicer, but yeah, it basically does the same thing as the other program you guys have seen me use a lot. Not been able to catch a stream in a bit. No, it's no worries, no worries. We are doing a Darth Vader giveaway though, which after, like I said, after this video, I'll show you guys.
5-tier adjustable shelf from Prime Zone. Can't wait to get this thing put together. This box feels super heavy duty. Definitely not light. I recommend 2 people for moving it around. Anyway, this also comes in multiple colors. I went with blue, which I think is going to fit quite nice in here. This is my garage, and we got a nice storage area right here that I'm going to be adding more storage to. I'm going to open this up and get it put together, and let's see what it looks like. Stay tuned. It is both a gorgeous day as well as a warm day, so because of that I moved it out of my sweltering garage to assemble out in front of it, but so far this could not have gone easier. I have the base put together in the first layer already, and all you need to do is really slot the pieces into the side and then use a mallet, which is included with the package, and you hammer everything in. I do recommend you place a cloth over the area where you are using the mallet just so you don't accidentally bend anything. But yeah, so far so easy. Can't wait to see what this looks like when it's all done. And we're back in my garage. Everything is fully assembled and honestly pretty darn easy. All in all, it took me and my partner about 35 minutes to put this thing together. So couldn't really be much easier. Each of these boards here, they're easy to remove. And you can adjust the shelving height on each of these just by pulling these back out, same way you put them in, and replace them to whatever height you want. But the boards are a nice, strong, medium density fiber. These are going to hold a decent amount of weight. And now I'm just going to get this thing stacked up, and I've got my storage. Thanks for watching.
All right, so if you guys need some new shelves, those are $85.99, so definitely check those out. But rolling on to the next product, which has every single thing to do with storage shelves, is the EvaJoy inflatable pool. Demetrius did this video, and he did a phenomenal job showcasing this pool. And my neck is going crazy right now. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and switch to my overhead cam. And why is my camera not doing what I want it to? There, that should be good. I don't know. I'll fix it. But switching to the overhead cam, you guys can see that right here, there's a lot more done. I just brought this part over because I kind of have it like... So this is the Darth Vader that we're going to be giving away. We 3D printed this pretty much entirely on stream. I have his arms completed. I have his chest piece completed. Most of his cape is completed. But yes, we will be giving this away. So I'm going to share a link in the chat for those of you that might not have gotten entered yet. And then also tomorrow, Katie, if you want to, if you're able to, be here during tomorrow's stream. We will be doing about 4 packs or so of Pokemon giveaway. Or Pokemon pack giveaway. So if you win, you're going to be able to open. And big F's in chat. Yeah, definitely come to me with questions. I feel like I know enough. So tomorrow, we have a bunch of brilliant stars. We're going to be doing 4 of them tomorrow. So just so you guys know, tomorrow on stream, I'm just giving you guys a little bit of a heads up. It is only going to be Pokemon. So there will be no gift cards. There will be no gift cards tomorrow, and if you're unable to win, then unfortunately we re-roll, so there's no substitution for Pokemon. You can only win once. You can only win once. This is kind of how we're setting it up. But you guys can see brilliant stars we're going to have on hand, so definitely be here tomorrow for that. I'm super excited. I hope we're able to pull like a Charizard VMAX or something along those lines. Yeah, I'm excited too. We just didn't want to. I didn't want to do what Alex does with like the tipping system, and it's not really my thing. The 3D printing is more my thing. So, but every Wednesday is going to be our Pokemon days, starting now from here on forward. Honestly. Katie, don't you dare watch YouTube videos when we have so many people with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment that know how to 3D print, such as me, such as Rover, such as Al, such as Merle. You better come to me for all of your... anyways, Katie, if you do want a 3D printer, definitely message me on Discord. Because the reason I say message me on Discord is because I have the greatest 3D printer that I think any beginner would absolutely love, which is the 3D printer that we're using now. The Anycubic Cobra is a great 3D printer that does a phenomenal job for beginners because it has auto bed leveling. I don't know if you know what that means, but it's super important and it's going to make 3D printing so easy for you. You probably didn't see this, but I obviously know that you are a Pokemon fan, and I just recently 3D printed this. That took about 3 days to fully 3D print, and it came out absolutely incredible, as you can see. Gengar. Well, here's the thing. You definitely can't, with the way this is set up, on most auto leveling printers, you can't manually level them unless you buy the stuff you need to be able to auto level them. So yeah. Anyways, before I get sidetracked anymore, let's go ahead and watch the video on this inflatable pool. Joanna, I'm telling you, that is my favorite 3D print I've ever done. Just because I'm sorry. I'm not trying to brag. I'm not trying to brag because this isn't even mine. It's going to be shipped to Vicky once I'm done showcasing it live on hand. But if I had one mess up on it, and it's just right there on his teeth, and it's not even my mess up, it's just a printer kind of had a little bit of a hiccup. But you guys can see, just look at the absolute incredible detail when I get this super close. Even on like that little circle right there. Even on that little circle, and just the ornamental design of this. Like, you guys would not believe, if you guys haven't been here or had never heard of 3D printing, and I told you that this was printed, you wouldn't believe it, because the detail is just, and the color as well, because I bought a purple filament specifically because this is a Pokemon. His name is Gengar. I bought a purple filament that's called Silk, which is that shininess. So it's a silk purple filament, and it's just, it's just incredible. It's just incredible. So I'll set him back there with Grogu. Him and Grogu are buddies. Okay. This is too strong. This is too strong. My neck feels great. Thank you, Quinair. I need a massager that's like here. Because if I have any pains, it's here. Like right on my upper back. I think I need to go see a chiropractor. I think I definitely need to go see a chiropractor. And it might be due to sitting, like on stream. Maybe it's the way I sit. Maybe it's the way I sleep. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, Katie, the Anycubic Cobra, which is, like I said, the 3D printer we're using right now, is definitely the 3D printer I would recommend for beginners. Now, I know how to manually level as well, Rover. I have my Ender 3 Max over there.
Hey everyone, my name is Demetrius. I'm going to be showing you guys this rectangle pool made by EvaJoy. This product weighs about 12 pounds. It has 2 drain plugs on the same side, whichever side you want to put it, right or left. Depends how you put it. And it has 3 chambers of where you can air it up at. As I'm going to show you how to do that, simply as easy. Each chamber will take about 60 seconds if you have an air compressor. And the pool holds up to 162 gallons of water, and it's about 50% thicker than majority of other pools that you will see. As you can see later on in the video, I'm going to have my dogs jump inside of it and play a little bit and show you guys. And the dimensions on that is 92 inches long, and the width is about 56. And then you have the height is 20, as you can see right here. And like I said, it has those 3 chambers of where you can air it up at. It's all on one side. Really easy. Takes about maybe 2 minutes, and here it is outside. I'm going to start filling it up for you guys. And like I said, it has those 2 drain plugs. Whenever you're done using it and you just want to pack it away, and you can just simply just open those up. So here's my dog playing in it right here. He's a big boy. He's about 90 pounds, and this pool it holds up. It can hold up to like 1 adult, and you can also have like kids in there if they want to play. They can play with sand inside there also, and all that. And my dog's having a good time. And again, this pool is made by EvaJoy, and thank you for watching.
All right. So if you guys need a nice little pop-up pool, which finally, I love that thumbnail too, by the way. I love his face right there. Just looks so happy. Like, thanks, Dad. You got me a pool. No way. You got me a pool. I love you so much. Yeah. If you guys need a new pool, Mikey said hi. Hello, Mikey. Yeah. The EvaJoy 118 by 72 by 20. So now it's not a very deep pool, but definitely be a nice way to just cool off in this heat, because it's still so hot, chat. It's still so hot right now. The next product that we're going to be taking a look at is this pop-up tent. It's a pop-up tent. They say it's an instant portable cabana beach tent. A lot of promises. A lot of promises right there.
Welcome, everyone. My name is Demetrius, and today I'm going to be showing you guys this awesome pop-up tent. So with this tent, it says that you can just remove it from the case and you can throw it into an open area and secure it with the stacks. So you just throw it and it should just pop up, pretty much. It should just pop up as a tent. So later in the video, I'm going to show you guys that. I'm going to do a countdown for you guys, and I'm just going to throw it and see if it does its job, as it says. With that being said, this tent is about...
Chat, did you guys hear that? He said you literally throw it and it pops up. Okay. So you guys know those like the window shades that you put in your windshield when it's super hot out? Maybe that's kind of how it works. It just like folds in on itself, but when you release it, it just kind of like wing. I don't know what that sound effect was. Ask Meatface.
It comes in multiple colors. You have the sky blue, and then you have the gray for like the mesh windows, and then you have some Velcro straps on there, which I'll show you guys later once it's all popped up. And then this tent holds up about 2 people, and it has 2 doors on both sides, and it's also water resistant, which is pretty cool. So if you want to go camping in the rain, you can do so. And I also have that carry bag right here, the blue bag, and on the inside is also blue, but just like that. You have metal stakes, you have ropes inside this bag, and you also have the accessory bag. So whenever you get done putting it up, you can put the tent inside the carry bag, and then you put all the accessories, the ropes, the stakes, and then all that stuff inside the accessory bag, like I said. So with that, with this tent, like I said, it's about 88 inches long, and then it's 47 inches tall, and it's 37 inches on the width of it too. So pretty good size for 2 people if they want to go camping, or you just want to just camp out in the backyard, whatever you want to do.
Show us the good stuff, Demetrius. We don't care about this. We need to see. There we go.
1.
Oh, he literally did a countdown. Let's see.
Pop it open. And then we're going to do a countdown again. Let's do 3, 2, 1.
Oh, that's cool. Okay, that's damn cool. Look at that,
it
chat.
It actually worked.
It just
throw
popped
it
up.
out there and it popped up. I kind of threw it at a weird angle, so it was flipped over on the side. And the black bottom was the bottom of the thing, so you would have to have that on the bottom when you're flipping it. And it also comes with the zipper with the mesh, so you know the mosquitoes get in there when you're sleeping, whatever. And like I said, it's a really good size for 2 people. And it has, like I said,
we're not doing any giveaways today. All you've really missed is just us talking about stuff. You missed a question I had for you. So I don't know if you remember the new KQi3, the electric scooter. Let me know if you remember that first of all. But no, you guys can see right there, that is an actual automatic instant pop-up tent. So if you guys need a instant pop-up tent for whatever reason, I don't know, I need a tent, and some guy pulls it out of his like backpack and he's like, here, and throws it at you, and it just inflates like a Pokemon coming out of a Pokeball. Definitely check that. Never mind. You know what? Never mind. No, what I meant was you said, wow. Oh, that tent. The way that tent just popped up like that. But I did have a question about the electric scooter, which is the KQi3 or the KQi2. I asked you earlier, but I didn't get a response. Do you think that would be a good way to, being that they have like a 31-mile range, how do you think those electric scooters would fare in New York? Angelo, welcome, welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing good today, Angelo. Let me see. The next product is a Diaphros sofa bed. Okay. Interesting. I didn't know somebody reviewed this. Just like scooters and bikes. Queens isn't as bad. Queens isn't as bad as like Manhattan or something. Driving in Manhattan is just, you don't. I'd call it inching, if anything. I hate driving in Manhattan. I've done it once ever, and I'll never do it again. It's terrible. But yeah, the bikes are terrible. Bikes are terrible in Manhattan. They have, especially Manhattan. I say Manhattan, really anywhere, but mainly around there. The reason I say that is because you just have to always drive aggressively. I know, that's why it's terrible. Chat, you got to remember. Now, I am from New York originally, so I'm very familiar with it. Manhattan job, you take the subway. You gotta remember, I now live in a town that has 5,000 people. I also live in Oklahoma, which is super flat, and there's not a lot of for example, the most amount of cars I might ever be behind at a red light at any given point is like 4, maybe 4. So yeah, I do really want to go back and visit though. I need there's some restaurants I want to hit up again. But here's the thing, bikes, people on bikes and scooters, they almost never take the designated bike lanes, almost never. And if they don't take it, it's because people are walking in the bike lane, so they have to go on the sidewalks or in the street. And it's just a it's just a cluster of people disregarding. It's a cluster of people disregarding everybody else all the time in New York. That's a good way to sum up New York, is people disregarding everybody else.
This foldable sofa couch is bigger than it looks. Not only does it fold up into a sofa, it comes with this long pillow. You simply fold it up and it stays at the end.
Oh, so you have seen a ton of people have like those electric scooters, such as like the KQi, which is the video. I mean, you've seen it. I've showed you the video before. I know you've been here. So there are a lot of people that have those types of scooters, like those electric two-wheel scooters.
Angle you want to stay at, and you could have it vertical. It's nice and solid to lay on. I've slept on it. It's actually not bad at all. You could simply fold it up, put the middle in, and just the size as you need to. Turn it into a single sofa, turn it into a bed, whatever you need to do. Very flexible, excellent little sofa couch, space saver for your living room or a den or something like that. Highly recommended. My dogs sleep on it too.
He does DoorDash in Midtown. Midtown? I bet he stays very busy. Oh man, what is where's NYU? Where's NYU? Some of those some of those building and some of the building layouts over there by NYU and the bull statue. I can't remember where that's at. Yeah, the bull statue. I think, and the park. It's not Grand Central. Or not Central Park, but yeah, that park over there. The building layouts is terrible, and while there's not as many people because it's not as hot of a tourist destination, I hated going around there. I thought the bull statue was over by NYU. Maybe I'm thinking of a different statue, or just a completely different statue in general. Anyways, we're gonna go ahead and take a look at the Vitesse gaming desk. I swear, chat, they just be making anything up for their product or their brand names. They just come up with anything. Oh, that is the. Am I showing this? No, hold on. This is not a deal stream, so I can get in trouble for doing that. So give me a second. Yeah, maybe I mean Pace. Wherever the bull statue is, though, just I don't like it. I'm not a fan. I gotta find the video for this because we did not. That is not a video link. All right, we're gonna skip this product for now. And we're gonna take a look at the Sciton 14 cup coffee maker. That's what we're gonna look at before we get in trouble or flagged by Amazon for showing a product page. Black Rifle Coffee Company. Isn't that super strong coffee? I'm not a coffee drinker, so I don't know.
So I brewed my 14 cups of Black Rifle coffee with my Sultan 14 cup brewer to test out the coldest water bottle, which is supposed to keep liquids hot as well for many, many hours because it's insulated. So I already poured and filled up the bottle, but you can see this Sultan brewer, which is my favorite brewer that I've been using for a while. It could brew 14 cups. I've got my coffee in there. It's piping hot. I'll see how long the coffee stays hot inside the.
All right, Katie. So now I'm curious. What was your selling point? What was your selling point to him? What did you say? What was your sales pitch? I need to know.
This water bottle. Now, what I like about the Sultan is it comes with a filter inside of it, but you can pull that out and put it in a paper filter if you want, because if you use really fine grinds, you can get some silt in the coffee itself, which is fine for me. I don't mind it, but some people would rather have their coffee not have a little bit of silt in it. You can also set a timer, program it. It takes about 20 minutes to brew a full 14 cup out of coffee, so you might want to set it on a timer for like 20 minutes before you wake up in the morning, ideally. Unless you don't mind waiting 20 minutes for your coffee to brew, because it kind of slowly trickle brews through it. You just open it up, pour 14 cups in, let it sit overnight, set the timer, set the time, and you're good to go. Now, the coldest water bottle is stainless steel, double insulated, and floats if you should throw it in the ocean or the pool, which is kind of interesting. I'm not going to be throwing my bottle in the pool right now.
You know, it's funny. Oh my gosh. I had my intensity set up really high, and the mode, it's very like soft on that. And then out of nowhere, it just like shocked me to oblivion. Yeah, so whenever I want something, I also do like sales pitches, kind of like you just did. I'll do like a pros list to my wife. I'll be like, think about this. Like, what if we could do this or that? And that's how I initially talked her into letting me get my first 3D printer. But yeah, if you guys need a new coffee maker, definitely check that one out from Sciton. 5704, 14 cups. And that's what Justin says he drinks a day, so that's probably perfect for him. If you don't get a strong blend. Get the Silencer Smooth. If you like a stronger blend, get the AK. I don't drink coffee at all, but if I did, I'd probably get the Silencer Smooth. Oh, you know you'll get it. Okay, so you just know. Okay. No, I'm just kidding. So let me think. I need you to look into. Message me on Discord real quick. I'm in Alex's Discord, so message me on Discord real quick. I'll send you a link to the 3D printer that I think, because it's on sale right now too. It's on sale. I'll send you a link to a 3D printer that is super, super easy to use, which is the 3D printer that we're using now, the Anycubic Cobra. It's phenomenal. It's very phenomenal. But we're going to roll on to the next product, which is the Abco Tech Memory Foam Knee Pillow. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that. It's right here. So, this is kind of hard to explain. I don't know how to... I truthfully don't know how I'm going to introduce this. This is a pillow. Yep. As you guys can see, the pillow here, it appears to be made out of pillow. No, all jokes aside. So what they kind of make this knee pillow for is they advertise it for people that are side sleepers, obviously, because you're not going to sleep on your back and then just have this in between your legs. For side sleepers, they introduce it for people that have that are pregnant. Maybe it's going to help alleviate some hip pains or something along those lines. Now, it's not my professional opinion. I can't say it's going to. But what I can do is tell you about it itself. So you've got that Abco Sport branding right there on the front. Pretty nice. Abco Sport makes a lot of random stuff. So I've gotten multiple things from them. So I have a knee pillow. I've got a sleeping bag from them. I've gotten a giant floor piano from them, which was very random. This whole material, you guys can see, you kind of got that quilted design. This is machine washable, so you can just take this off and then wash it. It is memory foam, you guys can see. Super thick. THICC in chat. Let me see it. THICC in chat. So it is memory foam. This material is very, very soft. So I guess I don't really know how to live test this. That's the thing. I don't know how to live test this, but I have one idea. Not thick. What's thick? I need all caps, Joanna. All caps. Get with the program. It's THICC. Thick. Hold on, chat. So, boom, boom, boom. Wow. Such pillow. Dixie, come here. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Dixie? What is going on? What is going on? Oh, yes, you're a good girl. Yes, you're a good girl, yeah. Oh, yes, you're a good girl. Okay. Don't make fun of my dirty floors. I don't know what it is. I think it's my dogs. Does that knee pillow change your life? No, not at all. Not at all. It's comfortable. I don't use it because I don't need it. I don't need a knee pillow. Maybe you guys do need a knee pillow. I don't know. If you do, Abco Tech's got you covered for $24.99. And I'm going to use my Spidey sense and say there's going to be like a $4 clickable coupon. There's not a single clickable coupon. $24.99. Scene still. Did you guys see her wiggling her way up here? She got real nervous. Are you going to give me pets and loving? Let's get her back in here. Dixie! Come here, Dixie! Dixie, baby. Come here, sweet girl. She's thinking about it. I think she's thinking about it. There she is, yeah. I knew you were going to come in here. Come here. Come here, Dixie. Everybody wants to see you. Everybody wants to see you. Yeah, they do. They want to see the Dixie. So this is Dixie. She's not even 2 years old. She's not even 2 whole years old yet. No, her is not. She's a very sweet girl. She wiggles her booty a lot. She's very curious, but also she gets real nervous. She doesn't like loud noises. They scare her. But other than that, she's a very sweet girl. She's an Australian Shepherd. She is an Australian Shepherd, full-blood Australian Shepherd. She is a tri-coat, so she's got the black, brown, and white. We have 3 Australian Shepherds. And her favorite spot for scratches is right here, right in her armpits. She likes her armpit scratched. She goes to sleep immediately. Isn't that right, sweet girl? Okay. Go ahead. And then the next product in today's stream is a Fat Boy. Hey, Ninja, come here, Fat Boy. Come on, get up here. Get up here, Fat Boy. So this is Fat Boy. He's a big chunk. Yeah. He's a big chunk. He's my best buddy. He is so good. He's actually not good. He's so naughty. Ninja, what are you doing? That was it. There we go. And now you guys see, maybe that's why I have allergies all the time. Dog hair, because I highly recommend Australian Shepherds, first of all. They're the smartest dogs. I'm not even kidding you. Like, I think it's ranked. They're the smartest breed. They're so smart. They learn quickly. And they all have such crazy personality. Now listen. I'm not doubting any of you if you say that, like, your dog is smart. I'm not doubting you, or I'm not saying that your dog has... I'm not doubting you if you say your dog has a ton of personality. I've had multiple dogs before. And or multiple breeds before. You guys wouldn't believe just how smart... You said your dog's not smart. So never mind. You wouldn't believe how smart they are instinctually. So, Australian Shepherds, if you guys didn't know, they were bred, and they're also not Australian. They're actually English. They're not Australian. I don't really know how that came about. I used to. But anyways, they're bred to be sheepdogs and used for cattle, livestock. So my dogs never grew up around livestock. They were never taught what to do. But this is the coolest thing, and I think this is just very interesting. The coolest thing about my dogs, especially Ninja, is whenever we bring them over to the in-laws' house, because they have cows and they have goats, even though he's never been around them, and even though he doesn't know what he wants to accomplish, he knows he's supposed to do something, like, in his heart because of his breed. So whenever he sees the goats, he immediately tries to herd them. Now, he doesn't know what to do yet because you have to train them. But he tries to herd them. And the way he does it is he runs behind them and barks. And if they don't move, he'll, like, kind of snip their ankles a little bit or try to. And it's just so crazy to me that they're so smart. And instinctually, he knows that he's supposed to do something with these weird-looking dogs, which are goats. He just knows he's got to do something. Just doesn't know how to get it done. But yeah, that was Ninja. So if you guys have been looking for a Ninja, sorry, you cannot have him. And he is not on sale. No clickable coupon on Ninja. Next product is the iCloth Cleaning Wipe. You need to get one so when your chickens get loose. Yeah, so they also have chickens. They have goats, chickens, cow. No, I think we just brought them to a... I think we brought the cattle to a feedlot here recently, so just because it costs so much money, it's cheaper to have them at a feedlot. So when they're growing up, we got cattle at the feedlot. He's got goats, and he's got a ton of chickens. He's also had we just had pigs. Got rid of those. Yeah, but he terrorizes the chickens. He really does.
Picked up another box of these iCloth cleansing cloths for screens and monitors and tablets, and honestly, I really like iCloth cloths. They have just enough moisture on them to actually clean dirt and grime off of a surface without too much moisture. And some cloths are too dry. I like how they're individually packaged. You just disconnect them, tear it open, and access your cloth. And they're perfect in their large cloths too. Look at the size of this cloth. This is the extra large cloth versions. Perfect for, say, Chromebooks and wiping off the surfaces of Chromebooks. They do a really good job. You can clean laptops, keyboards, laptop screens, and whatnot. Really a big fan of the iCloth, and especially their extra large cloths. And you can see, dries pretty quickly, dries clean, removes all the streaks. Overall, I usually always buy iCloth cloths lately ever since I got them. They work well, they come in various sizes, and the 100 pack of extra large cloths is definitely good.
Nice. That actually isn't bad at all. iCloth lens cleaning wipes work very well. $100. No, not $100. Jeez. 100 wipes for $20. That's not bad. Was that like 50 cents a piece? 50 cents a piece or something along those lines? Very, very nice. Katie, what is your who is in your profile picture? I'm trying to, it's too small, but who's in your profile picture? No, if you guys need some cleaning cloths for your smartphone, tablet, computer screen, camera, whatever it is, that comes with 100 of them for $20 or so. But continuing on, the Thunder shirt for dogs is the next product in today's stream. What is this? Hold on. What is the Thunder shirt for dogs? Comes in pink and gray, all the sizes. Extra, extra small, X small, small, medium, large, X large, extra, extra large. On here, Katie. Oh, this is a shirt for dogs that have anxiety. Oh, okay. So Jeremy, okay. So Katie, Jeremy T. Oh, I get it. I definitely get it.
Okay, today
I couldn't tell if it was like what was going on.
we're going to review the Thunder shirt. My dog Pumpkin is a little high strung, so we're going to see if this really helps him. They say that it's good for fireworks, thunderstorms, separation anxiety, for traveling, and if they bark and licking and leash pulling. So it comes in 2 colors. I got the gray one.
He's had this Amazon account since 2007. I thought I've had an Amazon account for a while. Mine's only since 2012, I believe.
So let's pull this out and see. Well, so I got the blue one, and it looks like this. So we're going to put it on him, see how easy it is. And then it also gives you some tips of how to do it, how to introduce them to it, and for best results, they want you to put it in your laundry basket and to give them a treat and make them more comfortable getting used to wearing it. You can also buy some accessories. They have like a natural spray that is supposed to calm them down. I don't know, I've never used it. Now for my dog, I got the medium. It shows you selecting sizes according to how much your dog weighs. So yeah, we're gonna try this and see how it is.
What kind of dogs are they? French bulldogs, right? French bulldogs, is that what they're called?
Good boy.
So as you guys can see, Pumpkin is too high strung for that. No, but if you guys need a way to at least try to help your dogs not be so anxious or high strung, definitely check that out. I would immediately, it didn't work. I don't awkward. He was like, what is this supposed to do? So Dad, after you put this on me, what's gonna happen? And they're like, you're gonna calm down. Like, it's gonna make you relax because you're gonna feel like you're being hugged. It's gonna calm you down. You're gonna be soothing. And as soon as he put it on and stopped like petting him, he was like, yeah, no, I'm still super hyper right now, man, but it's cozy at least. I mean, at least it's cozy. The next product is going to stick on the whole, this is going to stay with the kind of the theme of dogs. This is an elevated dog bed. Oh, nice. Elevated dog bed. And by the way, Katie, I did send you the link on Discord to, the Anycubic Cobra. It has a $50 off clickable coupon right now, chat. And more specifically, Katie. So if you want to get a 3D printer that's really great, now's the time, because with that $50 clickable coupon, that's the cheapest I've ever seen it here on Amazon.
What you have here is an outdoor dog bed that's kind of like a trampoline or canvas top with a little bit of screen, and you just put the poles in it and attach it, and then.
So then, Katie, is it also you on Alex's stream for Pokemon?
Concrete and the rocks, so we got him a little bed to lay on and basically be a little more comfortable for him. It's the right size, and once he got used to it, he has a good time laying on it. It keeps him comfortable, keeps him off the ground, so there's no like ants potentially crawling on him and biting his legs. So it's a good little outdoor dog bed for them to just climb up on and lay on and get some sun.
He is he's not very good at Pumpkin is not very good at showcasing his products. We need to get Pumpkin in line, because he's not showing what we want to see. He's not giving us the tea. All right. The cheapest 3D printers are from giveaways. Yeah, but I never win, so I just buy them. Anyway, so yeah, if you guys do need an elevated dog bed, it's kind of like it's like a cute little dog cot. The flameless, let me see what's next. Let me see, hold on. Flameless candles are next on today's stream. Odd. These are an LED blue. LED blue flickering camera candles. Why am I struggling? I'm trying to figure out how to say this. They're a flameless candle, and the lights are. Never mind. I don't know why, but I blame Katie.
Okay, so my son is going into the Navy, so I wanted to get some blue flameless candles. Now these are actually real wax, and so they have multifunction, and it includes a remote, and these look really like the real thing. So let's see what they actually look like. Okay, so here's the remote. A little pamphlet.
I'm going to try to call I'm not going to pick him up. I'm going to try to call the other dog that you guys never see in here. I doubt he comes because of if my wife is not here, being that she had him before she met me, he's very skittish. He has terrible separation anxiety, and even me living with him for 4 or 5 years now, he gets super nervous, and he doesn't want to do anything if she's not here. But I'm gonna try to call him and see if he comes in here. He might.
Another remote. So 2 remotes. Got 1, 2, 3 different sizes. And it also comes comes with the directions to use the remote.
Yeah, no, he's not. He's not gonna. Come on, buddy. Come here, Scamp. Yeah, no, he's not gonna. He's not gonna come in here. Yeah, nope.
So I'm gonna try this out and see what it looks like. Okay, and now this is what they look like. Kind of gives that flickering appearance.
That's kind of neat, I guess.
So you can read up about the blue candles that are lit and stayed lit until my sailor's boots are back in the house.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So she has these. That's actually a really cool way to pay respects and kind of like homage to. It's a Navy thing. So these candles are a representation of. I've read about this. So these candles are a representation of yearning. So ultimately, what's going to happen is, unless he's home, like she said, until her sailor's boots are back in the house, those candles will be lit, and then she can turn them off once they're and they're blue because the Navy, you know, the sea. Yeah, okay, that is cool. I like that. That's really neat. The next product is the Aquasonic Black Series whitening toothbrush. Now, here's the thing. This has every single thing to do with candles. I mean, blue flickering candles, toothbrush. I mean, they coincide, right? And who was it? Vicky? Where's Vicky? Because Vicky wasn't even on, or as Alex would say, Vici. Vicky wasn't on our stream yesterday. She wasn't in Alex's last night, and she's not on today. Somebody check up on Vicky. Who was in a branch? I was. I think Rover was. And Shauna, which is Mr. Dragon Blogger, so the owner of Dragon Blogger, his son is in the Navy now. She was on last night in Alex's. Well, I left because you remember I did the one fusion strike. I wasn't really in. I wasn't in much after that.
Hey, what is going on, guys? Nathaniel with Dragon Blogger Tech and Entertainment, and today we're going to be taking a look at this really awesome toothbrush by Aquasonic. This is the Black Series. So this thing comes with a ton of features. So it's going to come with a travel case. It's going to come with 8 different brush heads, wireless charging, 4 different modes, and a smart timer. So let's go ahead and unbox this and see what all it comes with. So it looks like one of the first things you're going to get is just this kind of quick overview of the toothbrush and all of its controls. So it's pretty cool that they included that. You're going to get a little welcome paper right there. And as you guys can see right here, we have 6 extra brush heads, which is super awesome that they include these. So once one gets worn down, you have extras to cover you. And then you are going to get the base with a pretty long power cable. And honestly, the base feels pretty solid and pretty heavy. It feels very well made. And on the bottom, it has these anti-movement rubber little sticky pads right there, just so you can make sure that this thing's not moving around when you're putting your toothbrush back on or taking it off. And then it looks like right.
Oh, I could have swore that Rover was in the Army. So I was Army. Yeah, I was Army. Was Army. And then I was a civilian contractor for the Air Force. I worked on AC-130s. Funny thing, I never deployed with the Army, but as a civilian contractor, I deployed with the Air Force to Iraq last summer. That was an experience.
Here we are going to have the carrying case, which should have the rest of the stuff in it. So let's go ahead and pop the carrying case open, take a look at it. And so as you guys can see right here, we have everything else. So 2 brush heads right there, and then the toothbrush itself. And the carrying case feels pretty nice and really solid. It feels really well built. It is just plastic, but I mean, you can't really expect much more. But yeah, the carrying case looks pretty cool. And so one of the things I immediately noticed about this toothbrush is how well built this feels. It's got this really soft touch matte black finish all around it with this cool little design on the back that's going to kind of help you seeing these right there when you have this little harder. See what it's like, and I'll be right back. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys my teeth before the cleaning. And yes, I know.
Vicky's not here to make fun of me, but yes, I know one of my teeth is bigger than the other, okay? One of them's fake, all right? I get it.
One of my front teeth is bigger than the other. Don't make fun of me. Half of one of them is fake. So we'll go ahead and get this toothbrush lathered up with some toothpaste. As you guys can see right there, got a nice little amount on it. And honestly,
why did I just strike a pose? What was that? Why did I strike a pose when I showed you the toothpaste? Watch, I kind of go. Little sussy sus.
Up with some toothpaste. As you guys can see right there, got a...
Hold on.
Don't make fun of me. Half of one of them is fake. So we'll go ahead and get this toothbrush lathered up with some toothpaste. As you guys can see right there, got a nice little amount on it. And honestly, one of the things that I immediately noticed when brushing my teeth with this is just how powerful the bristles or the vibration is. It does such a good job getting inside of those cracks and crevices in your teeth and near your gums. And this honestly showed me how much I need to floss, because I didn't show it in the video, but I did bleed a little bit just because this thing is so strong and it does such a good job cleaning your teeth. And here is the after. It might be a little bit hard to tell, but my teeth look and feel so much cleaner than they did before. It's honestly so refreshing to have a nice toothbrush that cleans my teeth so well compared to a manual toothbrush. So if you guys have been looking for a new toothbrush, this one right now I believe is a great deal. The AquaSense Black Series is awesome. I highly recommend it, and I will see you guys on the next video.
So I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty positive. I'm pretty sure that let me see, hold on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was like $59.95 before. So now they lowered the price, like the base price of it, to $39.95. Yeah, they did. It used to be $60. It used to be $60. But no, it works really well. I don't have it anymore. My wife took it from me. It is now hers. I do have another toothbrush. Not that one. I don't think just because I got that one stolen, I don't brush my teeth, chat. I do, okay, I do. The next product we're going to be taking a look at is the Juris PLA Plus 3D printer filament for $18.99. This is a matte black filament. Looks like this company makes a ton of different filaments, a bunch of different colors. Matte black is one of my favorite colors to print in, which is actually what we're printing Darth Vader in, just not from Juris.
Here we have the Jerez 3D printer filament. This is going to be their PLA Plus filament. I love the fact that they put the recommended temperatures and whatnot on.
That is a super wide range of temperatures. I always like it when, or a super wide range of what temperature you want to basically, how much white filament do I have? I don't know. I have probably 30 boxes of filament. Not 30. Probably more like 20. Probably two spools of white filament. You guys can see the nozzle temp. It says 195 to 240. I would recommend about 200 degrees is pretty baseline. I always kick up my first layer temperature to heat it up to 210, and then the rest of the print is at 200.
Their box right here on the front, on the side rather. So that's real nice. All right, let's see what we have in here. And here we have, oh, this is interesting. In the box, they include a few measurement devices, which is nice. All right, so this is their PLA Plus, and so we're looking at a nozzle temp of 195 to 240. That's a huge range. That makes it compatible with almost any printer that I've ever heard of. Bed temperature 0 to 80, so it doesn't have to be heated bed. And oh, right here, compatible with most 3D printers. All right, and this is going to be at 1.75 millimeters, and we have an estimated length remaining.
We're going to go ahead and just cut to the good part. Cut to the part that I know exists.
See you guys back in a couple hours. All right, here we are done.
No, I have two other white filaments, and they are just like they're not a silk white. They are legit white.
So yeah, I do have a little bit left of that. No, I actually threw out the rest of it because I didn't have any use for it. But yeah.
Let's take a look and see what we got here. Let's get this to focus. Come on, there we go. So a real glossy finish. Really good capturing the details, so that prints out really well there. Alright, and for my default settings, this is actually a really good print.
Oh, cute little owl. No, you guys can see that while that one does say it is a gloss black, I mean, it's a matte black, it's a little bit glossy. And now thinking about it, maybe Darth Vader would have looked better in a gloss black print. Gloss black filament, I mean. It's too late. We're not going back. But definitely check that out if you guys need some new filament. Very nice. He did a great job showcasing his little cute owl there. But it is time for the last product in today's stream. And that is going to be this shiny silk gold, silver, and copper PLA filament. So normally this whole bundle right here costs $60, but you guys can pick up all three of these filaments for $34.84. Now they do come, they're not 1.75 kilograms each, they're 0.5 kilograms each. But overall, they look very nice. Very nice, to be honest. Let me see. Okay, yeah, so let's go ahead and just switch over to that. For the scrap filament, get a 3D pen. The 3D pen can be used to repair models. Yeah. Yeah, that's probably true. I imagine that'd be a very good use for it. I had a 3D pen at one point, a while back. I was terrible with it, by the way.
Okay, today we have the Mica 3D gold filament. This is from one of their silk lines. I've got a owl and a hanger ready to print out here. I'm going to be using 220 degree nozzle temperature, 60 degree bed temperature. And let's see what kind of print we can get out of this. Let's go ahead and let everything warm up.
All right, we're just going to skip through this. Here we go.
Pass. A little bit here on top. But overall, we've got really nice detail along these feathers. A little bit of pimpling because I'm running a bit too fast. And a real shiny finish. I really like that. It's a real glossy finish there. And that's for the pretty side of things. Let's go ahead and take a look at the functional. Feels pretty solid there. Let's get that assembled and put it to use, huh? Alright, that goes right there. This goes right here.
Here you go, Katie. Here's a good example of some of the things you can 3D print.
Comes off the bed real nice. And let's get the spool put on.
Oh, I see. So this is supposed to... This is kind of cool, to be honest.
It doesn't really matter, I guess, but OCDs and all. Alright. Snaps together real nice.
I see. So this is a filament guide to kind of help guide some of those filaments. Nice. Very nice. All right, chat. That is going to be it for me in today's stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. But that is going to be it for today. Don't forget, though. Do not forget, tomorrow is finally Pokemon Day. It is Pokemon Day tomorrow. If you guys liked anything that you guys saw on today's stream, definitely add it to a cart, add it to a wish list. Katie, don't sleep on that deal. I mean, I'm sure it'll come around again, but if you want to if you want to use that $50 coupon as a selling point to your husband, it's just $50 off right now. It's never going to be on sale again. You can definitely do you can definitely do that. It'll never be on sale ever again. So tomorrow, chat, we have Pokemon that we're going to be doing 4-pack giveaways tomorrow. So definitely hit that follow button if you're not already following us. And we have some other giveaways going on. I'm going to go ahead and drop the links real quick. So we are giving away a gaming laptop on September 4th. Bada boom, bada bang. Gaming laptop is right there. You have to be in the U.S. to claim the laptop. If you're not in the U.S., then you can get $800 PayPal. But if you are in the U.S., you can choose to PayPal as well if you want. The Darth Vader 3D print, which I have shown you guys multiple times, it is currently still being printed. It might not be done by tomorrow. It's going to be very, very close if it'll be done by tomorrow. So definitely be sure to get entered to win that. And then we're also giving away a Nintendo Switch Lite with Pokemon Legends Arceus. So be sure to get entered to win all of those, my friends. Other than that, like I said, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me today. It's always a blast whenever I get to hang out and just talk with you guys. Tomorrow is Pokemon. Tomorrow is going to be kind of like a hobby-themed stream. It might go a little bit longer than it normally does, just because I kind of have leeway tomorrow to just sit and talk with you guys and do 3D printer stuff and Pokemon. And I'm gonna be showing you guys some cool ways that you can store your cards. So definitely hit that follow button. I will see you guys tomorrow, 2 p.m. Central. 2 p.m. Central to 6 p.m. Central, probably a little bit longer. But definitely get entered just in case tomorrow the Darth Vader print is done. I think what I'll probably do is I'll try to finish up the parts that need to print in a different color, which is his saber and his base. I'll do that on my other 3D printer over there, just so we can do our best job on trying to get done by tomorrow. Other than that, that's going to be it for me. Like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed. 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central tomorrow. Be there or be square, because Pokemon will be here. So, see you guys later. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow, 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. Central. Yes, buy things. Eastern time, 3 p.m. 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. Yes, 3 p.m. to 7 p.m. See you guys later.